Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the Umineko playthrough. Today, I think it's actually really quite nice to be able to say this, because I was expecting to finish episode 7 today, but no. Yeah, we are beginning episode 8, and I just genuinely can't believe the fact that, you know, we've been reading so much of Umineko, and it's actually really quite close to finishing. So, let's be honest, this is Yukishi, this is Umineko. Why is it possible to assume anything but the fact that he is going to excel in this finale? I mean, I have actually heard some people say that episode 8 is, you know, better than episode 7, which just, after that tea party, I am finding really hard to believe. I mean, what I'm just trying to say is, like, it's going to be so hard to make something better than, you know, episode 7. We not only saw Yasuda's story, the tea party, and the beginning as well, Kinzo and Beatrice. I mean, those are some of the best things I think I've ever read in a visual novel, to be honest. I mean, absolutely brilliant. And yeah, I think you know, Umineko's best chapters for me, easily episode 7 and episode 4 so far. And you know, they've definitely tied or you know, even overtaken in terms of quality, you know, the best Higurashi you know, chapters, which in my opinion are you know, chapter 6, chapter 5 as well, chapter 7 as well. I love them all. No, chapter 3, that's the one I was forgetting. Yeah. So yeah, anyway, I'm really getting sidetracked, so, yeah, let's get into this. Right, let's not do what I did in episode 4 and accidentally press this, thinking this button does nothing. Good morning. To think, that this is goodbye, to think that this is goodbye brings me great sadness as well. Yeah, that's understandable, yeah. And it's interesting to think, who is the perspective of which, you know, this is actually being, you know, narrated to us in? Whose perspective? Yeah. I have prepared a farewell party for this night. Yeah. So maybe Toya's perspective? Wait, actually, is this Toya's perspective? I don't know, it kind of feels like it could be. I don't know, but yeah, I have prepared a farewell party for the night. Party? Yeah. Judging by the fact that this could be a party of any amount of cruelty, I don't know how I want to feel about that. There will be a game tournament as well, so I ask that you participate with Figure. Oh yeah, we will. The fact that Ange's actually going to be there, it's going to be so different. There is no denying that I think Umineko episode 8 is going to be the most different and the most unique. I don't know, that's just my hunch though. Like Pepper, the difficulty comes in the tiniest place. Oh yeah, I love that. I analysed that yesterday. Want to participate yourself now at the very end. Hell yeah. I will participate. Wait, hang on a second. When it says participate yourself, are we actually going to somehow participate ourselves? What? Or is that just in terms of solving theories and solving mysteries and actually thinking about, you know, what is being shown to us and seeking ambiguous meanings? Oh, yeah, just typical. We see the chapel again. It's going to be a little bit different now, isn't it? Oh. That really, really surprises me. Jesus Christ. Okay, out of anything, I did not expect to have an opening like this. What the fuck? Wow. God, he's going straight in. 2 silhouettes could be seen in the chapel. Understandable. Yeah, big brother and a little sister. God! Yeah, oh, yeah, that is horrible. Yeah. The big brother who would never return from that day 12 years in the past. God, yeah. Yeah, the little sister who waited all alone 12 years in the future. Yeah, and isn't it just horrible and on too many levels of horror just to think about? Firstly, what Burn has done to Ange in terms of, you know, how awfully she has been treated, and also just, you know, the potential truth, and, you know, the fact that the truth that has completely destroyed Ange may not actually be the full truth. That's the saddest thing. But obviously it's so convincing that you can't help but believe it. However, the big brother knew everything, understood everything. Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, but she's also 6 years old. How the hell are you going to teach something this horrible and dark to a 6-year-old without scarring them for life? Like, seriously. And the little sister knew nothing, understood nothing. So no matter how much time passed, the little sister remained as the girl she had been 12 years ago. In terms of knowledge... Jesus Christ, she remained a 6-year-old girl forever. God, that's horrible. Yeah, so this is a continuation of episode 7's Witch's Tea Party, by the way, if you didn't know. Yeah, her sobs into his chest finally subsided. She quietly waited for his next words. After patting her head gently, the big brother fished around inside his shirt pocket. Then he took that out. Are you listening, Ange? Take good care of this. What is it? A key. That's interesting. Basala took a large key attached to a necklace out of his pocket. And then held it out to Ange. That's weird. Wow. So, what the fuck? Hang on a second. Is this... Oh, yeah. It was large enough to cover his entire palm. And little Ange probably wouldn't even be able to wrap her hand all the way around it. That's hilarious. God, that's ridiculous. Like, what is this? Firstly, this is a question that we have to ask. Does this exist outside of the game board? I can't really tell if this Ange scene... I mean, obviously... She is there, but then again, she is actually in the chapel, so, you know, I don't really know if that's a true scene that had happened. I mean, how could she be in the chapel? The chapel would have literally been exploded. But then again, I mean... Wait, hang on a second, I mean, maybe the world that actually happened, the true and genuine world, maybe it actually had something that was quite different in terms of, what, you know, aftermath, so maybe there wasn't actually an explosion in the end, and maybe what happened with Eva was correct. I don't know though, why would Kiria not have turned the explosion on afterwards? It's kind of puzzling. Well, then again, I completely forgot one detail, Kiria literally died, so, yeah. That does kind of make sense if she was in the chapel now. It's just kind of surprising that she would be there. I mean, wouldn't Eva have a few objections? Yeah, it was large enough to cover his palm. Yeah. What is this, though? Interesting. Firstly, you have the roses. Obviously, that's really significant in terms of, you know, the Umineko plot. And you have a butterfly. And you also have loads of jewels, loads of riches. Obviously, it's all in gold. And it glows with a golden glint as well. And is there any other significance that you could just see instantly? Oh yeah, isn't it interesting to think that roses are the thing that are the plant that are actually, you know, within the garden? Yeah, plants of love. It's just the most obvious symbolism, but you can never really understand it until you realise that. I do wonder what the... Oh yeah, speaking of love, like a literal love heart right there. This looks like diamond or some sort of really precious metal. The key glittered gold and had a beautiful, intricate design. I agree though, yeah. Yeah, it's way too low. Made it clear that this key was something very important. Well, I mean, my god, why are you handing it to a 6-year-old girl then? Oh, yeah. Battle put the necklace around Ange's neck. Yeah, this precious key is yours alone. Oh my god. God, that's young Ange. God, that looks weird. What is it for? Interesting. The times you use it will come soon. When it does, you'll have to decide for yourself. I understand. God, she looks really... Yeah, she looks just... I don't know, if you ask me, within that expression there is just not a single piece of happiness. Yeah, it's just sad. Of course, she didn't have a clue what Battler was saying. Yeah, definitely, yeah, but she did realise that he was telling her to take good care of this key. So Ange nodded, at least in response to that part. Yeah, that's weird. I mean, I just genuinely wonder what's actually going to, you know, what this key is actually going to be used for. Is it going to be explained later on, or is it going to be something that we can already figure out? I can't tell. In her hand, the key felt heavy. However, now that it was around her neck, it felt as light as an ordinary necklace. That's weird. How strange. Well, it's probably because of it could be because of the fact that it's maybe illusionary. I don't know. But then again, though, that is actually really quite odd. Maybe there's some sort of sneaky trick that Battler has done. Why does it feel heavy in the hand, yet when you're actually putting it on your necklace, well, I mean... Then again, though, I don't really understand how you know, have it feel as light as an ordinary necklace. If it feels heavy in your hands, then you would have thought that, you know, maybe unlike an ordinary necklace, like whenever you're... I would have thought, like, you're walking, and then the... I could just imagine the metal swinging back and forth and hitting you and hurting you. I don't know. It's odd. I really do wonder what the significance of this is. God, poor Ange though, I mean, my god. So she's actually here after everything's happened and, you know, 1986, Jesus Christ. That's really interesting. You'll have to decide for yourself, by the way. That is really interesting to think. That could maybe indicate there's going to be something really, really, you know, really involving a dilemma that the key is actually going to be surrounding. I wonder. Okay, let's go. Oh, God, she sounds so sad. Yeah, where to? Yeah, but that is a good question. Yeah, she had been sure that her brother was about to sit down. Oh, yeah, that's funny. Oh, God, yeah, after all, just a second ago, he said he'd tell her what happened on Rokkenjima that day. Yeah, isn't it interesting just to see how Byrne and Battler's, you know, differentiate, you know, how, you know, the means of them showing Ange the truth actually differentiate, because obviously Battler's going to let Ange actually become a part of the game board, I think. Yeah, she'd expected to tell him here. On that day on that island. Yeah, just what is it that happens? I thought you were going to tell me about that, Onisha. God, it's just so horrible to think about, you know, the fact that this person is a literal kid and yet they are, you know, they're having to go through this. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, quite literally the best way of learning the truth, seeing it firsthand. So this indicates that this is going to be the true reality. Absolutely, and you'll be given the chance to listen. yeah, it's a little bit too immersive to merely be a story. However, to you, it may not feel as though you're merely listening to a story. What does that mean? Yeah, but no, I agree. Yeah, to actually... Oh, God, that's horrible. Oh, my God. So, you know, Battler's actually going to give Ange what she truly desires. And, you know, whether that means that Battler's just inadvertently killing Ange, or if, you know, Battler's just giving Ange a peace of mind and, you know, not letting her live the most horrible existence that could possibly, you know, be imaginable afterwards. It's hard to tell what, you know, Battler's true intention is here. What you really want isn't to know what happened on that island on that day. So he does understand after all. Yeah, what happened on that island on that day? Trying to answer that question was all I was capable of, so I wished for nothing more. Yeah, but if I could. Yeah, exactly though, yeah. And isn't it interesting to think that even when Ange was around 6 years old, she still wanted to go, you know, to the place. Yeah, because obviously she thinks it's better to die knowing the truth than to live, you know, in fear of what has happened. And, you know, just... it's just so horrible. And, you know, I think what's even more horrible is the fact that Eva was literally right there and she said nothing. I mean, I just can't believe it. But then again, I mean, that's a whole entire discussion for another day, because of obviously her grief, her, you know, trauma, and obviously all of the things that may incriminate her if she says anything. Yeah, but still, I think it's just so horrible that she's prioritised herself over Ange here. But then again, because of the grief, I don't really know if you could validly, you know, just hate her for that, really. On that island, to that island on that day. To Rokkenjima on the day. Yeah, I know, on the day I couldn't go to the Ushinomiya family. I know, that's really weird. I wonder what Ange being there is actually going to change. And I do wonder, because Battler said that, you know, the truth is going to be something lovely and something innocent and, you know, something that is worth seeing. So I do wonder, you know, how do you define lovely here? Because that could, you know, I don't really think there's a truth that's lovely that also involves your entire family dying. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, to mum and dad. Jesus, that's horrible. Yeah, just knowing the significance behind this. Well, to be fair, it's mainly Kirie, but Rudolph isn't as bad. I mean, Rudolph still let himself get manipulated by Kirie badly. Yeah, to all the cousins, all the relatives. Yeah. God, it's just so horrible to think that, you know, these are all of the lives of the people that, you know, she has never been able to see again. I bet you even she must miss, you know, just like, well, I don't know, I bet you, I feel like if I was in a situation like this, I mean, let's be honest, who would not want to kill themselves in a situation like this? Let's be honest here, I mean, it must just be so awful, I mean, but like, you know, if you didn't, I think what I'd probably do is I would not only feel really sad about my family, but I'd feel like, you know, really sad about the fact, about even just the little and, you know, more irrelevant people to my life. Like, for example, like, I don't know, Nanjo and some of the servants. You know, you'd still feel sad about them because they are people, and, you know, you just feel sad about the fact that a life has been taken unnecessarily. It doesn't matter whether you have a connection or not to them, it just matters about the fact that their life has been taken, and it's awful. Yeah, I want to go back to that island on that day. Yeah, so I remained the way I was on that day. God, yeah, that's horrible. Yeah, my heart and soul stuck as a 6-year-old's forever. I mean, I disagree that it was stuck for a 6-year-old's. But then again, I mean, she still had the heart and soul and desires of a 6-year-old throughout, you know, her entire life. But of course they would. I mean, you can't really say that as if, you know, you are really looking down on yourself, because it just makes sense. I mean, obviously. Yeah, I want to go home. Yeah, that's horrible. Everyone. I want to go home to where everyone is. Yeah, I mean, it is good that Basilisk's done this, but at the same time, I just wonder what's going to happen to Ange. Whether this is really a good thing. That's why I've decided to invite you there. Huh? Yeah. God, yeah. Your Oni-chan is the game master now. Oh, that's interesting. I would say good for him, but at the same time, what is knowing this truth actually going to insinuate? I wonder. God, isn't it just so sad to think? Look at these. You'll understand what I'm thinking about, probably. The fact that she still wears those when only 6 years old. Yes, yeah, so I invite you to come to the game board. You'll take me to Rokkenjima on that day? That's right. Yeah, that's really interesting. I'll invite you to the Rokkenjima of 1986. Will I? God, yeah, will I be able to see everyone? Yeah, but that's the good thing. Yeah, that's even more horrible. Oh my god. God, and you know, I think what's even sadder about Ange is just, you know, the fact that she's not only a kid, but, you know, she's just how young and, you know, how shy and how innocent she sounds. It's just so sad that, you know, she has something as horrible as this to live through, you know, throughout the entirety of her childhood. Yeah, even though my memory is vague and I can't remember anyone's face clearly. Yeah, she will, yeah. You'll remember soon enough. And though it will be a reunion after 12 years for you, it'll only have been a short gap for us. Interesting, though it will be a reunion after 12 years for you. That's actually really interesting to think about what's going to happen to Ange there. Everyone will welcome you. What? You've got to be kidding me. So, little Ange isn't actually going to come into the game board. Basilisk's going to wait, and then, yeah, so Basilisk's actually going to wait for Ange to become 18, and then she's going to be transported to the game board herself. God. I mean, yeah, understandable, fair enough. I get that she's going to live with the prospect of actually being able to learn the truth and being fully able to know what's happened, but why the fuck are you putting your sister through all of this? That's what I don't understand. I mean, you have all of this power and yet you don't do anything, and you wait for her, you know, you make her wait. I'm gonna get that the truth is best discovered yourself, which is probably what's gonna happen. That's why 12 years is being waited, so that she has the maturity to do it. But, like, why wouldn't you tell I don't know the truth of what happened to somebody like this, but then again, what if it completely ruins her life? There's a dilemma again. Yeah. I see that now, yeah. God, yeah. That's really weird. Will I be able to stay there forever? Yeah, this way I can be with everyone forever. This is the goal I'm supposed to reach.
Ange.
Yeah, as in you'll be able to stay there forever because of the fact that you'll die there. Angie, listen to me carefully. But Basilisk spoke in an admonishing tone. Yeah, something very serious. Yes, as though warning me that this was a dream that wouldn't be granted. Oh no, I see that, yeah. The Rokkenjima family conference usually ends after a single night. Yeah. Yeah, because of the typhoon that day, that boat couldn't come and it lasted 2 nights. So when the typhoon passes, I'll have to leave the island again. Not exactly. That's interesting. But then again, why would you actually be able to leave the island? So that indicates that she's actually going to survive this, and secondly, that she'll have a choice to stay or leave. I don't understand why she would stay though. Wouldn't everything be exploded? That's weird. By the way, do we have a character card for... Oh. I love that. Completely blank. You'll decide that yourself. Yeah, that is weird. I understand, of course. I don't exist on the island of that day. Yeah. It's a miracle just to be invited there, like, true. Yeah. Yeah, so you can actually stay there somehow, or you can actually come back. Yeah, just the 2 days before the typhoon passes. Just getting those 2 days to myself is already... God, it's horrible that, yeah, to myself is already the sort of miracle that will never come again. If I'm greedy enough to ask for more, that faint miracle might vanish. Yeah. Even though I thought this, my young heart, which was still 6 years old. Oh yeah, fair enough, yeah. I mean, why would you... I mean, it doesn't matter about the fact that you're able to see the truth, it matters about the fact that you can't reverse it. And, you know, seeing the fucking truth and not being able to do anything about it, how the fuck is that going to make somebody feel? Yeah, that's a good question, actually. Yeah, fair, I don't want to leave. I know. I'll be with everyone forever. Yeah, that's horrible. Yeah, that's interesting. Even if Oni-chan says I have to head back, I'll stay on Rokkenjima. Interesting that Ange actually says this. I mean, I just don't understand why they think that they're going to survive this. Oh, that's interesting. You can stay or you can leave, but it's not as though one of those is the right choice. That's not how it works, Ange. What? That's weird. Even so, you'll let me choose. Yes. Oh, that's interesting. That's what the key is for. So, if you actually want to stay, then I'm assuming you could go to some sort of place that's going to be, you know, not affected at all by the blast radius of the explosion. Battle to touch the glittering key that hung from Ange's neck. Yeah, I've already made my decision. No way. I mean, it's not an informed decision whatsoever. But then again, I mean, though it's not informed, obviously you do have a lot of idea. It isn't fully informed because of the fact that she hasn't been there on that day, but obviously because of the fact that this is her family we're talking about, of course it has some degree of being informed. Yeah, the time will come soon. Yeah, when it does. When it does, you must use your honest heart to choose how you use that key. That is really weird. I do wonder what's actually going to happen here. You don't need to listen to anything your Oni-chan tells you. You're free to choose your answer in any way you'd like. However,
もしもエンジェがいい子でお兄ちゃんを信用できるなら
however, if you're a good kid and if you can trust your Oni-chan.
信用できる
Oh, yeah, he's probably going to say that it's going to be
お兄
prevented.
ちゃんの言うことは全て信じなさい
I believe everything Oni-chan says.
すべて信じる
I believe all of it. Yeah, isn't that interesting to think? I was thinking about the truth. You know, do you learn about what the truth actually is and you let it completely corrupt your life, or do you leave and you get away from the truth and you don't actually learn it and you do live rather than dying, and then, you know, obviously you live a life of hell. So, you know, is it because of the fact that both of the outcomes are just as bad as each other? I believe all of it.
それがエンジェにとって
Yeah, that's
一番いい
interesting.
選択になるから
That would lead to the best choice for you.
お兄ちゃんの言葉に耳を傾けそして
Let's see.
全てを信じなさい
Listen to your Oni-chan's words and believe everything.
できるかい
Can you do that?
わかんない
Yeah, I don't know.
それでも
Fair enough, yeah. That's
信
good
じたい
enough.
ものだけを信じればいい
Yeah, believe whatever you want. That's going to be really interesting to think about
エンジェが
this.
決めていいんだよ
Yeah, that's also a choice you can make.
お兄ちゃんを信じないと
If I don't believe
この
Oni-chan,
夢は覚めてしまうの
will I wake up
そん
from
な
this
ことは
dream?
ない
Yeah, that won't
だか
happen.
ら安心していいよ
So don't worry. Yeah, that is understandable. I can see that. I mean, when have you ever seen when have you ever seen Battler in clothes like that, for example? It must just seem really quite odd, and secondly, you know, just really quite weird, especially because of the odd location and how empty and different it is to the norm. Yeah, for some reason Angie was suspicious of her brother and scared of him. Her wish was to remain on that island. Yeah. On that island on that day, together with her family forever. Oh god, I just think it's so horrible to think that, you know, she's going to come here and then it's just going to be, you know, she should just be, you know, a young kid just happily getting on with everybody else, but, you know, I mean, how is she going to be changed by what's going to happen? You know, it is going to be such an emotional journey, and it's going to be, you know, done on somebody who's so young as well. I mean, it's just weird. You don't often see, you know, emotional journeys from people that are, you know, younger than teenagers, really. It's just going to be in, you know, when they cry things, so far at least. Well, I mean, then again, Satoko and Rika, well, Rika, not really, but, you know, Satoko definitely, but still, you see what I mean? She was afraid that once she got her 2 miraculous days, yeah, her brother might tell her to be satisfied with that and return to 12 years in the future, all alone. Yeah, I do wonder, I really do wonder. Like, how are you going to live a happy life even if you know this truth? If anything, how are you going to want to live? I already told you.
正しいとか
Yeah, I see that, yeah. There is no right
そ
decision.
ういうのはないんだよ
Yeah, because obviously if you go then you don't die, but if you stay then you're killed in the explosion. You can go or you can stay.
エ
Yeah,
ンジェが決める
that is interesting. I already told you there is no right decision. You can go or you can stay. That's for you
そ
to
してそれ
decide.
は今すぐ決めなくていい
And you don't need to make your decision right now.
そのどちらかの選択を誰も強要しない
Yeah. And no one will force me to make either choice.
もちろん
Of course.
お兄ちゃんは私に未来へ帰れなんて言わない
And Oni-chan won't tell me to go back to the future.
お兄ちゃんはエンジェに選んでほしい ある選択が
I see. Even though she's 6 years old, there is a choice your Oni-chan wants you to make.
エンジェが自発的に選んでくれることを望んでる。
Yeah, I see. Yeah, even so, Oni-chan wants to respect your decision and let you reach it of your own accord.
望んではいるが、
Regardless of what it
エン
happens
ジ
to
の
me.
選択は尊重したい。
Interesting.
私もさっき言った。
And I just told you.
私の答えはもう決まっているよ。
I just told you. I've already made my choice.
俺もさっき言った。
Oh, and I just told you.
それを選択する時じゃない。
Yeah, fair enough. Now isn't
そ
the
れ
time
は
to
い
choose.
つ？
When will it be the time?
その鍵がいずれ
Oh, the key will
教
tell
え
you.
てくれるよ。
That's interesting. Yeah, the large gold key hung from Angie's neck. Her small hand held it tight. God, yeah. What's this? Oh. Oh. That's really weird. Wow. I'm assuming whatever this is, it's the book to the answers of the solutions of all of the murders, and it probably explains everything. I don't know though. At that moment, she noticed a book lying on the chapel's altar. That is really weird. Yeah, the book had a lock on it and was sealed so that it could not be read without a key. Yeah, so I'm assuming the choice is to actually read the book or not to read the book, I'd assume. Yeah, and she looked between the key hanging at her chest and the book on the altar. Yeah.
あの本はこの鍵で開くの？
Will this key unlock that book?
あの本はダメだ。
Oh, don't touch that book. God! Oh, God, yeah, understandable. Yeah, his sudden forceful response made Angie flinch. Oh, yeah, be careful, yeah. Battler, realizing he had scared Angie, softened his expression.
さあ、行こ
Come on, let's
う。
go.
1986年10
Yeah,
月4
that's
日に
interesting.
エンジェを招待す
I
る。
do wonder what's actually going to happen with her. Oh, I just feel so bad for Angie. Oh my god, this is going to be painful in so many ways. Yeah, come on, let's go. I'm inviting you to come back to October 4th, 1986. Okay. Yeah, Battler held out his hand and Angie gripped it tightly. Then they started walking. Yeah, that is interesting. So that's actually really quite interesting to think about the fact that the book is actually going to make it so that you can... So I'd assume that staying actually means not reading the book, or maybe it could be that staying actually means reading the book, or and then leaving means not reading the book and continuing your life without a piece of knowledge of the truth. I don't know, it's really quite ambiguous. I just wonder how this is actually going to be explained, because obviously now we don't really understand it, but I'm sure the more we read this, the more it's going to make sense. Oh, I really... Wow. God, what a CG. Yeah, brilliant light lay beyond the chapel's door. I just find it genuinely so funny how massive Battler is. It's just genuinely so weird to think, you know, how tiny I am. I mean, you could literally get two Angies. You could just copy and paste Angie right here, and she would probably be, you know, she would probably be smaller than Battler. Barely just, I think, but still, she would be smaller. Yeah, brilliant light lay beyond the chapel's door. Yeah, that blinding light peeked in through the cracks around the door. Oh, I see. The brother and sister began to walk through to the other side. You're going to the other side! Oh my god. Don't die. Yeah, that's going to be really interesting.
Ange.
Welcome back, Angie.
そしてこれで最後なんだ。
This will be the last time.
このゲーム版を
Yeah.
エンジェのために。
God, what an amazing man he is. And I think that is just... I don't really understand what this is going to be, but then again, do keep in mind Yasuda, Battler, you know, keep in mind about the key message of this game board, you know, the fact that without love the truth cannot be seen. And isn't it interesting to think that this is just, you know, the motive of this game board that is being created? But then again, it is love, but it's just so much more obvious than everything with regards to, you know, Sayo and Yasuda. But, God, yeah, that's going to be so interesting. It really will be. And, yeah, opening time? Bit of a long pause, isn't it? Ah, damn, we didn't get a new opening. Let's see how it changes, though. Maybe there's going to be some new things in terms of shots. I see Battler and Wanagiriga. Gotta love it. Oh my god, this opening is really good. I just love how it gives you... It gives you such a traditional and, oh, yeah. Wait, no, I think I might be thinking of a different thing. But this really reminds you of the Higurashi Ho Plus opening, because it's sung by the same singer. Very weird. That's a different scene to before. Oh, it's Lion. Hang on, you've got to be kidding me. I mean, Lion and Willard died last story, so I don't know if they're going to be here today. I don't know if this opening is accurate. Oh, yep, gotta love it. Oh yeah, I saw Ange and Maria. And obviously all of the paintings, gotta love it. Oh yeah, Rudolph and Kiriga. Yeah, what about Gorda? That's interesting. I think the reason that scene is there is probably going to be able to... It's probably going to be explained later. Oh yeah, I love that Byrne gets a scene dedicated to herself. Yeah, same for Beatrice, obviously. Truth is an illusion. So it's Battler and Beatrice. Beatrice again. Battler again. Yeah, interesting that, yeah. Yeah. Interesting. Oh, I'm kind of disappointed. I thought there was going to be a new little opening. Because there's this opening that, it really sounds like Higurashi Sotsu, and I just know the fact that it sounds like Sotsu. I haven't actually listened to it or watched it. But I thought that was going to be the opening for this. But then again, I mean, who cares? Oh, yeah. What a beginning! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I think it is so nice of Battler to be able to let Ange actually have a decision about what she has. Because isn't it just too cruel to think that, you know, her entire family is lost and yet she has no, you know, decision making. She has no ability to actually make it so that she can, you know, decide... Oh no, well, it's just an event. It's just a piece of history. There was nothing you could have changed, nothing you could have done, nothing you could have known about, and it's just too cruel. So I think it's so good that he's finally, now that he has the power, actually using it for good purposes. Why is there somebody in Umineko who has a ridiculous amount of power who is using it for good intentions? That's just wrong. Yeah, I think we can definitely tell that they're in, you know, the scenes of... the family. Yeah, once again, Captain Kuwabata's the Kawabata's ferry boat to Rokkenjima cut across the sea in perfect form. Somebody's gonna fall. Battler, the sea's gonna kill you. To be fair, I mean, you will be very, very unsafe if you actually fall into the sea, but then again, I'm sure they have safety precautions. I don't think it would be legal if they didn't. Or at least I'd hope that'd be the case. I love that. Oh, yeah, isn't it ironic that? Yeah, yes, A Tale of October 4th, 1986 always begins with Battler's screams. But this time, one thing was different. Oh my god, no! There was another yell alongside Battler's. Oh my god, Battler was screaming. The other was laughing. It's probably Ange. Oh my god. I can see why Ange would find that hilarious. Oh my god. Ange must know of Battler's fears more than anybody. We're gonna get some valuable intel here. Basala just seems like he's seen something vivid. Oh, yeah. Yeah, how long it's been. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Oh my god, Angie, I get that you're going to become a witch in 12 years, but don't speak like one now. Well, then again, I don't know if this Angie would. Yeah, it's just too... She's just too happy here. Yeah, I hate that... I'm happy that she's having fun, but at the same time, it's just so horrible to think that, you know, this is the life she should be living as a kid. And then to think, obviously, what has truly happened and what, you know, this event here, her not being able to attend, has resulted in her having, you know, lived like, it's just horrible. Oh my god, yeah, they're friends, yeah. Basala's face looks funny. Oh boy. Alongside the big brother, who was grasping at the handrail and screaming in a way that nobody... no one that age is going, fair enough, yeah, I see that. Yeah, it was the little sister who was grasping the handrail and jumping about like it was a ride at an amusement park. Oh my god, could you imagine if the, you know, vivid nature of this, all of the things that Angie is going to see are prevented because of the fact that she fucking dies. Because of the fact that she's being unsafe on the handrail. Yeah, understandable. Yeah, George and the others just couldn't hold in their laughter at the difference. Seriously, yeah. Yeah, I guess Batara-kun hasn't changed much since these past 6 years. He's as energetic as ever. Yeah, seriously. Yeah, that's the weirdest thing. I mean, we are just kind of seeing 1986 in the view that would kind of make it look like, you know, look like it's anything but 1986. I like it. Yeah, plus Angie and Mariga looks more mature than usual this year. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they never have had them together. That's actually a really good point. This will be the first time we've had all 5 cousins together. Oh, is it? It is, though, seriously. I get it. Ah, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that explains why it's nauseous this year than any year before. Oh god, George Aniki. This is way too fast, right? I like that, yeah. He's not going to slow down for you. He's not going to slow down for anybody. Because if he slows down for Basala, he's going to get arseholes like Eva and, I don't know, Rudolph on, you know, and Kirie on his case. He can't do that. I'm begging you, ask the driver to slow down before it's too late. Oh god. You're being told that by a 9-year-old as well, who is literally half your age. This is too fast. Basala's so pathetic. Oh my god, that's hilarious. I think it's really quite funny to think that, you know, Asumu versus Kirie. This is the difference. Faster. Yeah, I like that, yeah. Any faster than this and I'll fall right off the boat. How will that make you happy? I can't tell if he's genuinely scared. I think there's a combination of him being genuinely scared and also just, you know, trying to make it so that his, you know, younger cousins are finding it funny. Going by popular vote, I'd have to say that Batara-kun's proposal is rejected. Oh, yeah, seriously though, yeah, I like that. Oh my gosh, he's totally teasing him. That is poisonous. Look out, Oni-chan. Look, you're gonna fall. Oh boy. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Basala has barely been with these people for like an hour, and yet... No, I do find it really quite funny to think that Mariga, especially, like, you know, she has not seen Basala for 6 years. You know, last time she saw him was when he was 3. I mean, you can tell Basala's really good at talking to people and, you know, getting to know people. If, you know, Mariga's wanting to have this much fun with Basala already. Scaredy cat Basala needs to be punished. Tickle time. That was the most goofy laugh I think I've ever seen. Wait, stop, Mariga. Yeah, you too, Angie. Stop. Jesus Christ. Somebody is really having a hard time. Oh my god, yeah, thank
エンジ
goodness.
ェの体調心配だったんだけど
I was worried about Angie's health, but... God.
一人だけ
Oh yeah, I think that line has a little bit more significance than you know. Yeah, it'd be a bit too sad. It would be too sad to leave her behind at
無理
home.
にでも連れてきてよかったぜ
Yeah, they should have. I mean, isn't it really quite funny to think that these guys being irresponsible parents has literally, you know, changed her entire life? Yeah. I'm glad we decided to bring her anyway.
直前に大きく体調を崩したって聞いてたけれど
Oh, wasn't she sick shortly before you left?
それが今朝になったらケロリよ
What? She was all better this
子
morning?
供って本当にすごいわ
Oh my god, I can't believe that. No, so obviously beforehand they, you know, now they're thinking obviously Angie's better, so as a result of that she's, you know, overcame her sickness, but beforehand they probably always thought that, you know, Angie may be sick again at the family conference and then they'd be embarrassed, so obviously they, didn't let her go.
緊張が体調に出るタイプなんやろな
Yeah, she's the kind of person whose health takes a hit when she's stressed. Jesus Christ, yeah. I don't disagree.
そういうのはいざ当日を迎えるとケロッと治ることもある
Yeah. I like that, yeah. It's not that strange for people like that to get all better when the big day finally comes.
いとこ5人ではしゃぐのが楽しくて仕方ないでしょうね
No, I don't disagree, yeah. She must have really been looking forward to playing with all the 5 cousins together.
子供たちが楽しそうにしているのを見ていると
Yeah,
こ
no,
っ
I
ち
see that.
まで元気になってきますね
Yeah, especially if you're as old as Kumasawa. Yeah, just watching them play together makes you feel a charge of energy, doesn't it? The adults smiled as they watched the children play around. Isn't it actually really quite interesting to think that they have a really random but new sky image? I just wonder what the point of that was. Yeah, Angie, who had gotten very sick and who everyone had thought would be absent, had made a miraculous recovery. Oh yeah, that's ironic, yeah. So that actually explains a little bit more. I didn't realise that, you know, it was just that she could have actually gone if her parents weren't really, you know, stingy and fussy about her. That is, if they even love her, judging by everything we saw in episode 7's finale. Angie, who had gotten very sick, and who everyone had thought would be absent, made a miraculous recovery. Yeah. Thanks to parts of her stronger desire to join in, she had come to the family conference along with the others. Yeah, good! And so for the first time ever. Yeah. Though I obviously want to say, you know, I obviously want to just think, you know, it's horrible that everything is so happy now and then these people were just, these people were just going to their deaths and there was no way of possibly knowing. But at the same time, Battle is going to try his hardest to make it a happy ending. I don't know how. Then again, Byrne and Lambda's red truths, I wonder. They kind of contradict the fact that Battle is going to make a happy ending. I don't know though. Yeah, that is weird. October 4th, 1986 became a day like no other. So, we're here now, we're going up. Oh yeah, up the pathway, up the stairs, up more stairs. Oh, there we are, yeah, my god. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, the kids dashed up the path leading from the harbour to the rose garden. Isn't it really quite funny to think that the adults are just so dreading how, you know, corrupt their business ventures are going to be and how, you know, evil what they're going to do is, you know, going to be and how tricky it is and how argument-filled, and yet the kids are just happy to play with each other. I mean, my god, being a kid in the Ushinomiya family definitely gets you benefits, Jesus Christ. They were probably so charged that even walking was too boring. Yeah, seriously though, yeah, I see that. See that? First place. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Yeah, Battle was the first one to reach the Rose Garden, which was a goal. I think there's a slight disadvantage. Apparently he was trying to make up for the honor he had suffered on the boat by proving his superiority on... Oh, I like that, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I think there's a little bit of an unfair advantage there. A short while later, Angie and Maria reached him in a dead heat. Oh, boy. Oh, God, I'm second. I'm faster than Angie. Oh, my God, she looks so pissed off. No, you aren't. Mario Neja. She cheated! What? Oh, my God. I'm second. Oh, boy. Oh, God, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I don't disagree. Yeah, that is actually really quite surprising that they could get on. But then again, I mean, no, I mean, when I was that age, I could never, ever make a friend that was a year older than me, never mind 3. Yeah, the 3-year gap between Angie and Maria was large, especially since both of them were growing kids. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. It was only natural that Maria was faster. But Angie and Dorika complaining about a shoulder bump at the start. Like, what? So when it's like, when people were saying 3, 2, 1, go, you know, you bump into somebody's shoulder so that you can get a little bit of a head start. That's genius. Oh, Maria on Ange cheated, so she gets last place. Teacher always says you get last place if you cheat. Who's the teacher, though? Protested Angie. Seriously, though, yeah, come on, no need to fight. Still, both of you really are fast.
こんなに走ったのはずいぶん久しぶりだよ。
Oh my... No! I'm sorry. How the fuck did these people lose to Maria and Angie? I mean, I get that these people were fast, but Jesus Christ, how is it possible to be that unfit? Oh my god. It's been a long time since I've run that much.
風が気持ちいいね。
Oh, the breeze feels so nice. Oh yeah, fair enough, yeah. I mean, I fucking hate running in hot weather. I do a cross-country run in really hot weather every single day, and it is awful. I'm so excited for summer.
ジョージの兄貴は運動不足じゃねえの
Yes, he is! Are you out of shape, Jordan?
毎朝の遅刻レースに鍛えられてりゃ誰だって足腰は強くなるもんだぜ
Oh, yeah, you see, anyone who has to run the race to make it before the race to make it before make it before the bell every day gets strong legs, my dear. I love that. Oh my god. Yeah. I mean, I've never done that, but I can definitely see why you would. But I don't think doing that is fun. I think what is fun is doing manhunt in the school and pissing every single teacher off. Especially in corridors. I mean, it's not safe, but it's still fun. So I don't care. In other words, being a fast runner is proof that you sleep in a lot. Oh, wait. Oh, I was thinking about the bell, you know, bells in between classes or just after break especially. No, I think he's actually thinking of the bell before school. Oh, that's hilarious. But I'm a fast runner and I don't get enough sleep. I get like 5-6 hours a day. Explain that. Oni-chan always sleeps in. He didn't wake up today either, so I had to wake him up. Oh my god, could you imagine if Bachelor has been the one who has actually missed the family conference? That would be so funny. Yeah, so I had to wake him up. Right?
ストンピングからフライングエルボ
A stomp followed by a
ー
flying
最後のトップロー
elbow.
プからのボディプレスは強烈だったな
And that body flex from the top rope at the end just about finished me. Oh my god.
起きるどころか永遠に起きれなくなりそうな目覚めだぜ
That more sounds more likely to put you in an eternal sleep. I like that. Sounds fun. I want to do it too. Yeah, let's hope he doesn't sleep without ever waking up. Yeah, I'll bet Oni-chan sleeps in tomorrow too. We'll wake him up together this time, okay? Oh my
夜更
god.
かしは大概にした方が良さそうだね
You fucking... He's got parent syndrome! Oh my god, what's this? Oh, yeah. Oh my god, I love that. That's hilarious. Finally, the adults came into sight. The cousins waved at them, urging them to hurry. Angie and Maria were so excited that they could hardly... Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, just for having all 5 cousins together. Yeah, just by adding Angie into the... Yeah, no, it makes everything so much more lively. I see that. Yeah, just look at how energetic this day has become. Yeah, fair enough. That's really quite sweet. It really helps that not only Maria has a bond with Angie, but also Bachelor. Bachelor has a relationship with Angie. Jesus Christ. Yeah, excuse me.
親族の皆様方がご到着いたしました。
無事
The
に着
family
いた
members have
ね
arrived, so they've
で
made
は
it.
私は親父殿に伝えてくるとしよう
How was that father now? Oh yeah, sure thing.
皆さんは今はゲストハウスに
Are they all in the guest house now?
はい
Yeah, that's so interesting. Just how differently we view scenes like this.
荷
Yes.
物を置かれましたら
こちらへ挨拶に来られるとのことです。
They'll meet you here after they have set down their luggage. So just by this, because of the fact that we know Shannon is canon and they couldn't possibly coexist as the same people because of the fact that they're... Wait. No. I can't proclaim that for certain. This is a different game board. Maybe the restriction of there being 17 people won't actually apply. I don't know. Because this is a game board the Battler has made. Why does there necessarily have to be, why do these people necessarily have to be the same person? So this is either a falsely told scene or, Canon is somebody who genuinely is existing. Yeah, Canon, please show them the way. Yeah, Canon, please show them the way. Shannon, quickly get some tea ready.
かしこまりました。奥様。
As you wish, madam. Yeah. I just can't believe everything that is happening with Shannon.
クラウスです。
Wait, what the fuck? Father, it's me,
そろ
Kraus.
そろご準備をお願いします。
Wait, he wasn't being... It's about time for you to get ready. What the fuck? Kinzo's actually alive. After Kraus knocked on from the door, it opened from the inside.
おや、南條先生。
Oh, Dr. Nanjo.
親父殿は。
How is father Oh my god, that's weird.
ご安心を。
No need to worry.
もう着替えておりますぞ。
He's changing as we speak.
ただ少し緊張されているようですな。
I think he's just a little... That's going to be really interesting.
誰が緊張しているというのか。
Oh my god. Oh, that is the worst, especially because of the fact that he takes quite a lot of... Oh, fuck off! A lot of treasuring into his manlyhood. Oh. Fucking bugs, man. Where even is it? I just look deranged at the moment. I'm gonna stop. Who are you calling nervous?
お気に入りの片翼のネクタイピンが見つからぬ。
No, I cannot find my favourite one-wing necktie pin. Hang on a second, is this just going to be... Because obviously Kinzo hasn't been totally hostile to Kraus yet. Is this going to be a game where there is nothing wrong whatsoever that's actually happening? And then that would indicate that Shannon and Kanon are different people, because obviously Shannon wouldn't have ridiculous insecurities and, trauma and horrible things. But then again, why is Shannon there? Yeah, I think that's a little bit ambiguous. Why is Lion not there?
だからいつも夏希に言っているのだ。
How many times must I tell Natsuki? Wait, so I think I predict what this is going to be. Either live in the dream world or go into the real world. And the book probably shows the truth of the real world, and then... I don't know what happens
勝手に物の場所を動かすなと。
Oh my god, I love that. My possessions must never be removed without my approval. Yep, that is relatable. Yep. Apparently Kinzo had been running around for some time just because he couldn't decide on a tie and a tie pin. He sounds so obsessive. Kinzo, who felt that the dignity of the family head must always be preserved. Oh my god, now I see that. Yeah. Usually made a big deal about the head's attire being equally dignified. But why are you alive? That's the best question. Yeah, will he? Will he make it in time?
もうしばらく時間をいただけますかな。
Do you think you could give us a little
準
longer?
備ができたら下へ参りますので。
Yeah, we'll come down as soon as he's ready.
わかりました。
Understood.
南條先生、よろしくお願いしま
I'm
す。
counting on you, Dr.
お
Nanjo.
父さん、
Father.
そのネクタイピンでもよく似合っていますよ。
I like that. Yeah, Father, I must say that necktie pin looks splendid on
そ
you.
のネクタイピンとは何か。そのとは。
This necktie pin, you say. This pin?
年に一度しかない親族会議の日であるぞ。
Oh, yeah, you've got to be a perfectionist. You have got to have everything perfect. You have got to have no flaws whatsoever. This family conference is held but once a year.
妥協など許せんぞ。あのネクタイピンでなくてはダメだ。
Somebody is ridiculously stubborn. There should be no compromise. I must have that necktie pin.
どこだ
Where is it? Where? I love
その
that.
引き出しはさっき調べたでしょうが。
Oh my god. Somebody is fussing way too much. Jesus Christ. Kinzo-san, you already looked in that drawer 5 seconds
それ
ago.
に素晴らしいネクタイピンをいくつもお持ちのはずだ。
Besides, you own several splendid
今日と
necktie
いうお
pins.
日柄に合わせて ふさわしいものをセレクトするのもおしゃれの見せ所ですぞ。
Is it not stylish to select something fitting to match fate's whims? Yeah, that's fair enough.
そうであるか。
Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. Is he actually going to change his mind?
片
You
翼
think
の
so?
わしじゃなくても良いのか？
So I don't need to use the one with eagle pin. Oh my god. Oh, I feel so bad for the person who actually, let's say when Kinzo's so tired that, well, so, oh my god, I'm tired. No, but if Kinzo actually becomes so immobile due to his old age that he's actually, like in this chapter, if he actually lives on past 1986, if he becomes so immobile that he can't move and then people actually have to dress him, oh my god, they are going to be in for nothing short of hell. God, I would feel so bad. That would be the punishment you have before you go down to hell. Kinzo when he can't find his favourite one-winged necktie pin. I love that though. Yeah, no, you do see a little bit of tension there. Yes, Kraus was Nanjo calm Kinzo down. Oh my god, I love that. He started finding it hard to believe that this doctor wasn't his own mother. Oh my god, I am so taking that out of context. I am just removing the N''T. Well, it was always like this. He always makes a fuss when no one's looking, but when the time comes, he makes his decision with pride. Yeah, no, I see that. Yeah, after asking Nanjo to come down by lunch at the latest, Kraus is not out of the study. Yeah, that's interesting. I do wonder what's actually going to happen. And if this is going to be like a normal, stable family. Oh, this is going to be fun. Oh wow, we're in the kitchen now. God, that's probably preparing some really fucking nice meal. Oh my god, please tell us what the food is. I'm really curious. What do you think? A splendid aroma, is it not? And a unique one as well. Oh, somebody's got ego. Pumpkin tea? What? What the fuck? I've never had pumpkin tea before. I'll tell you what, I really want to try strawberry and raspberry tea. I can't believe that's a thing. It just sounds so weird, yet so cool. That little touch of sweetness makes it delicious. Yeah, that's one step in... Oh my fucking god. I have never had a moth in my room that is so annoying. Jesus Christ, are you going to get off my fucking screen? Where even are you? Yes, fuck off. You're on the left side, fuck off. Yes, fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. Most sane when they... Most sane when they cry fan. Oh my god. There's one step in preparing the tea for the guests. God, I let Shannon try a bit first. Right, okay, I need to see this. What the fuck is pumpkin tea? Wow. What the fuck? Oh my my god, that looks good. I love bubble tea when it's done well. When bubble tea's done badly and it's just commercial cheap stuff, it's bad, but when it's done well, it's really good. That looks like alcohol. Oh my god, that's so cool. Jesus Christ. That's so cool. Pumpkin chai tea latte. Wow. That's so cool. Wow. I love it. Yeah. Until then, Shannon had thought it would be outrageous for a servant such as herself to drink the same thing as the family and their guests. Yeah, isn't that interesting? Just look at Yasuda and look at her inferiority. Yeah, so that definitely shows that there are really vivid things about Shannon. No, I don't think this is going to be a happy story just by the fact that this is here. Because if this is here, then that indicates that Yasuda has had, you know, the rejection phase that we saw, you know, in episode 7. You know, one of the saddest scenes in it, really, in episode 7's tea party, when we saw, you know, just a little bit of a flashback of the 2 years that Willard didn't want to see. Yeah. Yeah, so that... I think what's going to happen is Battle is going to remember his promise here and apologise to Yasuda. However, according to Gorda, that kind of thinking was a mistake. Yeah, seriously though, yeah, one must not serve something if one does not know the taste beforehand. For example, when you visit a restaurant and a dish you've never heard of, what are you likely to ask the waiter? How does this dish taste, correct? Well, I mean, not necessarily. I mean, well, then again, though, if you've never actually heard of what it is and what the description of what's actually in the meal doesn't actually satisfy you, then maybe. And if you don't really understand what the decision is, or you just can't be bothered to read, I see. Yeah, that's fair. So if the waiter says that he's never eaten it before, that'd seem a bit odd. Yeah, no, I see that, yeah. I see that, yeah. As a matter of course, anyone serving their customers must be deeply acquainted with the taste of the tea and food they serve. Yeah, that is interesting. I mean... Then again though, it kind of depends what you're actually doing with serving. If you're just taking meals out and giving them to people, and then if your job is mainly in the kitchen, and, you know, obviously you do serving, but you don't really take... If you serve and don't take orders, then I don't agree with this, i.e. my part-time job. But if you do, then, if you do take orders, then I think what Gorda says is fair enough. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair, yeah. Yeah, because obviously you'll be able to know the fact that there is a really, really nice thing, and you're sort of sharing, you're putting your experiences on somebody else that, obviously in a good way, that could be a really bad thing, but no. Yeah, and you'll feel always happier after serving a sort of tea that you've tried and enjoyed for yourself. That's right. That's right, after tasting tea this delicious, I can't wait to let everyone else try it. And because of that... Oh, yeah. Oh, I see what she's doing. Get the really good chef to cook loads of good food, and then stuff yourself, basically. And because of that, we servants must be very familiar with the taste of all sorts of foods. I love that. Yep, I don't disagree. I can't disagree with that whatsoever. That's kind of relatable for me. What the chefs do is they in the break hours, which coincidentally, when a lot of the people who have longer shifts than me have a break, that's when my shift starts, because there's a lot of work, you know, in preparation for the biggest hours of the restaurant. So it's hilarious to think that, you know, they always give, you know, people really fucking good food for their break. So yeah, I do a little bit of sampling food. I literally don't eat dinner, and I eat, you know, the food that I've had in every single time I have nothing to do. Like, seriously, it's so fucking good. It is though, seriously. It's a perk as well as our job.
わかりましたか?
Do you understand?
はい。
Hell yeah. Yes.
準備ご苦労。
Everything is proceeding smoothly.
お茶の方は問題ないか?
Are there any problems with the tea?
ああ、源氏さんもぜひ飲んでみてください。
Oh, Genji-san, you must try some as
ハ
well.
ロウィンらしく。
What? Genji
今日
actually?
はかぼちゃの
Oh
紅茶
my
ですよ。
god, that's hilarious. Oh yeah, Halloween. Look at what. Well, let's hope we're not going to get, 6 people eviscerated like we did last time. Oh my god, magical bomb! I love that. Oh my god. I can't believe that now our episode number is literally double, the number of episode 4. It's just weird to think that. Oh, Genji-san, you must try some as well. Seeing that it's almost Halloween, I decided to make some pumpkin tea.
後でもらおう。
Later, Pat. Damn!
もうじき、親族の方
Oh
々が
yeah,
お
somebody
屋敷
doesn't
に
want to
いら
be
っしゃられ
disciplined on the job. Damn. Yeah, the family will be arriving at the mansion very soon. No, don't tell me that was the fucking moth again. It just went and then it disappeared. Oh my god. It's here again. Jesus Christ.
お子様方もご一緒しそうな雰囲気だ。
Yeah. It looks as though the children will be joining in. Yeah.
はい。
Yes, sir.
カップの用意も万全です。
The cups are ready to go as well. Interesting. At that moment, the kitchen's extension line started to ring. Oh, I see. Genji, who was standing right beside it. Oh yeah, swiftly picked up the receiver before the second... Jesus Christ. Yeah, before the second ring. Shannon and the others always thought Genji looked like a samurai when he did this. Oh my god, that's hilarious. God, so he's just like... He's in some sort of ninja-like pose and he's gonna go with a swish and he's gonna pick up the phone. In a badass manner. Honestly.
粗相のないようにご案内を。
Take care when guiding them. After giving that short response, Genji set the receiver down. Alright.
カノンからだ。
That was Kanon. Yeah, that's odd. Because that doesn't make sense. How can Shannon make that call? She was literally right there. Well, pre-recorded message with some sort of really weird trick. Then again, you could in theory set up some sort of macro that would call and then would, would somehow detect. Well, then again, this is 1986. I don't really think that's going to be easy without a lot of technological knowledge.
今から親
There
族
were no
方がこ
computers
ちら
on
に
Rock
おいでにな
Gensima.
る。
Yeah, that was Kanon. The relatives will be here shortly.
お子様方もご一緒とのことだ。
Yeah, the children are here with them.
シャノンとクマサワはお出迎えを。
Shannon, Kumasawa, go to serve them.
ゴーダは紅茶の準備を急ぐように。
Ah, you gotta hurry up with that tea. Yes, sir. The family conference. It was the largest event of the year for the servant. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, they've got to be very, very disciplined. They are all excited and determined to make it through together once again this year. Yeah, fair enough. It is going to be difficult. I mean, it's always the busiest day of the year. If you haven't had sleep, then you are going to regret it. If you've had sleep, though, then hopefully you'll be able to do it. Yeah. I love that.
「失礼いたします。
Proud summer.
親族の皆様をお連れしました。
Yeah, I've led the relatives here.
おお、よく来たね。
There you are.
道中問題はなかったかね。
Were there any troubles on your trip here?
兄さん儲けてるんでしょ
Nissan, you've been doing pretty well for yourself lately, haven't you? This is going to be really interesting to see how the family, you know, chemistry between all of them is. And, you know, obviously when they get into talking about business,
そろ
that's
そろ
going to
自
change.
家用ジェットを買いなさいよ
Oh my god. Isn't it about time you brought a private jet? You bought a private jet. Now that's interesting. You've been doing pretty well for yourself lately. I.e., you've been succeeding financially rather than completely failing.
今回の機内も後ろ宮家しかおらんかったからな。
Oh, yeah. After all, no one was in the plane but the family, as usual.
エンジェちゃん
I'm
来られ
glad.
てよかったですね
Oh, Jesus Christ, yeah, I'm glad Angie-chan made it. Well, if what's going to happen later is going to happen, then I'm not.
体
Or
調が
maybe
悪
I
いか
am, I
ら
don't know.
欠席する
It's
かもしれ
a
ないと
moral
聞い
dilemma.
て心配していたのですよ
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I was so worried when I heard she was too sick to come.
ご心配をおかけしました
Thank you for your concern.
今朝になったら急に元気になりまして
She suddenly got all better this morning. Yeah, that's interesting. Miraculously, I love it.
行っちゃった
Oh, my tummy ache went
お
away.
腹をぐるぐる時計回りにさせるの
I rubbed my tummy clockwise. What? That actually
お腹
works?
痛いのが治る魔法のおまじないなの
That's a magical ritual to heal tummy. Right, okay. So what are you gonna say? I don't know, getting... Oh, I've got a good one. Getting painkillers are actually magical... Oh, I don't know. I don't really want to make fun of it because that just kind of makes me sound like a dick. But painkillers are actually magical means of making it so that your pain goes away. Oh my god. You have pain. Just get a painkiller. Oh my god.
こらマリア少し静かにしなさい
Now, Maria, quiet down.
お
Ooh, medicine is
そっち
magic.
はバトラ君かね。
Radiation is magic. You know, UV lasers and, you know, cancer-killing tumor, gamma radiation as well. It's all, it's all magic. It's a farce. Oh, is that Battle-Raccoon? You've grown so big. Oh,
6年ぶりですね
generic ass NPC response. Bruh. It's been 6 years, hasn't
本
it?
当に立派になりました
Why do they always say that he's grown big? Oh my god, that is just the most dull 50-year-old thing to say. It's been 6 years, hasn't it? You've grown splendidly.
いやおかげさまで背ばっか伸びまして
But to be fair, Basila's lucky that he doesn't get pissed off whenever people say about that. If people ask how I do how I've done in exams, how I've grown, how school's going, they can go fuck off,
肝
basically.
っ玉の方は相変わらずみてえだけどな
I love that. Can't really say that about his guts though.
むしろ相変わらずバトラ君でいてくれて
Ah, yeah, fair enough. To be fair, he could have really changed it, especially after everything that has happened with regards to Rudolph. To be honest, he is actually really surprised that he hasn't, really surprising that that hasn't changed him for a lot of the worse. It just shows how strong his personality was, really. I'm just happy to learn that he was the same old Battle-Raccoon. Yeah, fair enough, yeah. Battler may be a bit bigger, but he's still Battler.
こいつは
He's
飛
still
行機でも
Battler.
船でも落ちるのなんと
Yeah.
相変わらず賑やかでな
This brat's always been terrified of falling off planes and boats and
ア
stuff.
スムさんの血でしょ
Why are you mentioning Asumu? What the fuck? That must be Asumu sounds blood, right? Yeah, that's weird, because Kiria would never normally want to mention Asumu. Yeah, because I remember a conversation exactly like this happening, but it was either Rudolph or Kiria. I think it was Kiria, actually, you know, just asking not to mention of Asumu. Yet she, in this time, is mentioning Asumu. When he was a kid and went to the theme parks, we always went on some of the
こ
wilder
いつが
rides.
小さい頃遊園地で
Oh
激しめ
my
なのば
god.
っか
Wouldn't you thought that had formed some sort of tolerance? Or maybe it's because of the fact that he feels
身長
everything is a
制限
wild
で乗
ride
れ
now?
ないんじゃないの
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, don't they have height restrictions
Yeah,
for
yeah.
those? No, I don't mean that
ティーカッ
kind.
プとか足こぎボートとかいろいろあ
Oh
るだ
my
ろ
god. You know those paddleworks and teacup rides,
そ
right?
ういうのをちょいと激しめに付き合わせたのがまずかったみた
Oh
い
my
で
god, that's hilarious. I think I know exactly what he's talking about. I'll just get up with some shit real quick. What was I going to do? quick. Yes, I can find the exact one. Oh my god. Right. Okay. Yeah. Right. This is what it reminds me of. Look at this. So basically, you're on this really cool little contraption, and basically the water propels you downwards, and you go all over the place. And obviously, these borders, it's kind of like a bumper cars like ride, because you go and you rebound off the borders, and you go in circles. It's amazing, actually. I love this ride so much, and yeah. If anybody else is from the UK and has been to this Legoland, then yeah, make sure to. Oh god, hang on. Sorry. I didn't want that video to play in the background. I am using application audio output capture, so you shouldn't be able to hear it, but still, like, even if it did play, but I don't want to hear that. That's actually really quite interesting. That's surprising. So, Asamu's blood, but also the fact that they have gone on really quite wild theme park rides. I hate teacup rides though. That's hilarious. Oh, you've always gone a little bit overboard. Oh, why is that like Rudolph Nissan? Why would you not have fun at theme parks? Come on, I see. Oh my god, I love that Natsuhi is just like, you've said something that's obviously in a really quite joking manner, and then Natsuhi is just the one who takes it seriously and is upset. It's like dark humor. It's like whenever you hear dark humor, and then it's that one person who obviously takes it really seriously and quite validly, by the way, takes offense to it. Poor Bataraku, indeed. Yeah, seriously though, yeah. Still, it's comforting in a way. Oh my god, I know though, seriously, even after all this time, nothing says Bataraku like a fear of riding things. Oh god. Oni-chan isn't scared of rising things. Yeah, definitely, yeah, he's just scared of falling off them. Yeah. Damn. Hey, stop running around. Oh yeah, Mario, you're one of the big cousins now, right? That is fair. Set a good example. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Pardon me. I brought some tea for everyone. Oh my god, yeah, that's lucky. Yeah, a pleasant aroma followed Shannon as she came into the room, pushing a serving cup. Now, isn't it interesting to think that she has actually tried the tea, and she probably knows everything about the tea that is being served? There's no probability of her being able to, you know, be made fun of for her incompetence. Even Ange and Maria, who had been running around in circles, sat down immediately when they heard that drinks were here. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Fair enough, yeah. By the way, what's Dad doing? Oh, this is going to be interesting to see their thoughts on him. He should be down here soon. All morning, Jesus Christ. He's been rushing about all morning trying to choose a tie. You mean all that about choosing an attire suitable for the family head? Doesn't surprise me, yeah. Yeah, Father's always been picky about this, hasn't he? It's just something he has a passion for. Fair. Fair enough. Yeah, staying stylish is a good thing. Yeah, no, I see that. Oh my god. So what is the point of searching for that much time? Jesus Christ, this person has OCD central here. He is the OCD. He is the embodiment of... He's not the embodiment of the Scarlet Devil. He is the embodiment of OCD. The family members burst out laughing. The sweet scent of Guarda's specially made pumpkin tea spread throughout the parlour, and the calm atmosphere grew more cheery and excited. Yeah, fair enough, actually. That must be so fun. Oh yeah, obviously, if you have a kid as young as Maria, and then you have something that's really quite exciting, of course, yeah. Oh my god, a pumpkin cookie, what the fuck? That sounds really good. It's a pumpkin cookie for Halloween. Oh, that's right.
この甘い匂いはかぼちゃなのかしら。
This sweet scent is kabocha, isn't it?
はい。今日のお紅茶は珍しいパンプキンのフレーバーなんですよ。
Yeah. That's right. Today we have some special pumpkin flavored tea for you to
と
try.
ても美味しいですから、最初はぜひストレートで召し上がってみてください。
Yeah, and isn't it really quite funny to think that Shannon's actually tried the tea, so as a result of that, there's no making fun of her incompetence. Yeah, it really is delicious, so I suggest you try some without sugar first.
姉さん、袖
Yeah, that's interesting. Even in front of Battler, a scene with
気
Nessa,
をつけて。
watch your sleep. Oh my god, what? Oh yeah, fair enough, yeah.
か
Well,
ぼちゃの紅茶なんてあるんだ。
so kabocha tea actually does
大
exist.
田さんはよくこんなのを見つけてくるよな。
Ha, like that, yeah, that must be really quite rare. That must be so nice though. God-san really did his homework.
美味しいね。
Delicious.
なかなかいいよ。
This is excellent.
かぼちゃの自然な甘みが感じられるね。
Yeah, you can taste the kabocha's natural sweetness. That's brilliant,
か
yeah.
ぼちゃを紅茶にね。
Kabocha tea, huh?
でもよ、かぼちゃと言ったら天ぷらが一番だよな。
Ooh. What the fuck? Still, kabocha always tastes best in tempura. What?
かぼちゃじゃないの、パンプキンなの。
Seriously though, yeah. I mean, obviously, in English, sure, it's pumpkin, not kabocha.
パンプキンはかぼちゃじゃないの。
Oh, seriously? Oh, yeah, pumpkin is different from kabocha. I thought that was just a translation.
パンプキンなの。
This is pumpkin. Oh yeah, that's understandable. Yeah, Maria seemed to think that the English word was more fitting for Halloween. Oh, but it looked like Angie thought that kabocha and pumpkins were entirely different things. Oh my god, I feel bad. Everyone laughed, but Angie, not knowing why she was being laughed at, cocked her head to one side discontentedly. Just when it looked like she was about to get in a bad mood and start grumbling. Oh my god. Maria started teaching her a cookie game. What? And Angie immediately became engrossed with that distraction. A cookie game? Weird. Oh my god, that's going to be cool. Yeah, then the sound of approaching footsteps drifted in from the hallway. This is going to be so interesting. This is going to tell us everything in terms of, you know, how differently this is going to be, this game board. When the relatives realise whose footsteps they must be, they straightened up. Yeah. Oh, this is going to be quite fun. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, those quick footsteps stopped for a moment, just outside the parlour door. Oh, I like that, yeah. As though someone was taking a deep breath and setting up a dramatic pause. Oh, I see. Then the door exploded open as Kinzo yelled out loud with Genji and Nanjo standing behind him. Oh, yeah. This is going to be interesting.
Happy Halloween! End! Trick or treat!
I think if there was anything more random than that.
Trick or treat!
Oh my god. Okay, this shows that this story is going to be different. What the fuck? Yep, Kinzo just looking like he's probably this girl's age at the moment. Yeah, the cousin shouted it back. Oh my god, I love that he's literally tried so hard to make an attire that, you know, really fits the family head, and yet he's saying stuff like this. you know, as he enters the room as well. I mean, that totally shows how close this deviation of the Rokkenjima family could potentially be. The cousin shouted it back. The adults returned the greeting too, looking embarrassed and refusing to meet his gaze. God, that's so weird. Yeah, Ange alone stood there with her mouth wide open. Yeah, unable to comprehend what had just happened. Yeah, isn't that interesting? Yeah, so I really don't understand what's actually happened with regards to Ange. I wonder if, you know, I think this Ange is actually different from the Ange that we have seen. So I think the Ange that is with Basila is the one outside of the game board, and this one is the one inside the game board. So I think the Ange outside the game board is... Well, wait, no, yeah, because obviously it shows that... No, I don't understand. So they're going out of the game... They went out of the game board, and then they went into that world of light, and then they probably ended up here. But then again, obviously Basila hasn't. He's gone within the game board. He's probably going to be spectating over everything. But with Ange, I'd assume that she has actually became part of a game board. So maybe this is why, because obviously there was, you know, Kinzo hasn't come, you know, to the family conference in, you know, the 5th year or the 6th year, or, and also, you know, Ange probably is really surprised that Kinzo is actually being nice. Yeah! Welcome, my grandchildren. God, I can't believe how much of a nice grandfather he seems. I mean, just from this you can tell that he has a good relationship with them. Welcome, my grandchildren. If you don't give me a treat, I shall trick you. Oh my god, go ahead, Maria.
Happy Halloween!
Yeah, that's weird. Happy Halloween, grandfather. I got you a really incredible one this year. You'll be surprised. Wow. Oh my god. Okay, that is wrong. The fact that they are so close that Maria could do something like that, that's really surprising. Maria picked up a present that had been hidden behind a sofa. What? What? Come to think of it, all the relatives are now holding similar packages. What? Come on, you too, Ange. Give this to grandfather. Wow. Kiria handed Ange a neatly wrapped present. Oh my god.
Oh, Maria!
Oh, Maria, you're always so thoughtful. Oh my god, what did she get? Jesus Christ, grandfather's also so happy. As Kinzo took Maria's present, a smile broke out across his face, and he rubbed his cheek up against it. Oh my god. Wow. This is just so weird. Seriously, Master. Hahaha, your dignity. Oh, that's right. Oh my god, I love that. Yeah, that is just totally weird. To think about the fact that he has so little dignity that is actually, you know, in character for the family head, that, you know, it's just such a casual relationship. I think the family head stuff should be scrapped. If they are so close that they don't need to have any cares about, you know, status, then, and all of this can be really quite casual, then, yeah, that'd just be so much better. Yeah, don't try and just put on any fakeness like this. You have pleased your grandfather greatly, my granddaughter. I like that. In return for the treat you have given me, I promise not to trick you at all this coming year. Now it's your turn, grandfather. If you don't give me a treat, I'll prank you. Oh boy. Indeed, I'm well aware. Genji. Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. They've even given a present to Maria. That's so sweet. Genji fished through something that looked like a Santa Claus's sack and pulled out a present addressed to Maria, handing it over to Kinzo. God. Maria. Here you go, Maria. Wow. That's so weird. Here's a present from me. Maria is so cute. Oh my god, I love that. Such a waste to give it up to you. But what is it though? Wow.
親方様、威厳。
Oh my god, everybody wants Genji to shut up. That's so funny.
No.
Oh my god, it's so weird to think that Kinzo could have been such a nice person. I really do wonder what's actually different in his life that has led him to be like this. Oh god, I love that, yeah. Oh, he sounds like such a laid-back guy though, and so happy as well. Yeah, this is a present from the Ushinomiya family head to Mario. Yeah, it is a cute Nyung cough cough. I just love how much he is totally taking the piss of the seriousness that he would have done, you know, in any other episode before now. Well, I mean, he wouldn't be, you know, doing this in any other scene because obviously he views his grandkids as worse than the dirt on the ground. I don't know. Insects. An item worthy of the Ushinomiya family's dignity and grace. I love that. Take good care of it. Whoa! Thank you, Grandpa. I love you. She actually kissed him. Oh my god, that's hilarious. God, he seems like such a sweet person, and you can just so tell that somebody like Kinzo is actually, you know, a father, somebody who has actually had kids. But then again, though, what I don't really understand is this world is not filled with, judging by the existence of Shannon, yeah, he's still done some really weird things. He definitely has done his sin. But then again, I suppose this is one of the worlds where, I don't know, it's interesting to think that this reminds me of Higurashi a lot. Right, Matsuri Bayashi spoilers, but, you know, obviously it's the perfect world where nobody succumbs to Hinamizawa syndrome, and then, you know, it's a happy world in the end. And this just kind of seems like it's that in the beginning, though. So maybe it's actually going to be reversed in the end, and it's going to be the saddest one of all. Who knows?
Oh, Mario!
Oh, that's so sweet. No, but what I'm trying to say is somebody like this, I mean, I'm sorry, but you cannot have this much love for, you know, kids if you don't have one yourself, and you don't have a grand, and, you know, you haven't had the experience of that. And it's just interesting to think that, you know, he has so much love that he can actually give. I just wonder how his life has been different here, and how his responses to all of the turning points in his life have been different as well. Mario, my adorable granddaughter. Oh boy. Good. He's finally realising that there is no point. This guy will behave like a kid, and good for him. Now, I really do wonder what's actually going to happen when, you know, all of the kids are gone. What are they going to discuss when all of the conversations become really quite adult-like? Yes, but at this point, even Genji had to give up on Kinzo's dignity. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Still, the dignity of the family head lasted a full 10 seconds longer than usual this year. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that is so weird that you can actually talk to him there. Happy Halloween, Grandpa. This is for me. God, it's so nice that they all have presents for him. Happy Halloween, this one's mine. I hope you like it.
Oh, Georgie ni Jessica.
Yeah, I must thank you again this year. Oh, I know, it's so nice to think that. I'm so happy. Wow! Okay, that is properly weird. I mean, this is just so out of character. It's cool though, it really is. Yeah, with tears streaming down his face, Kinzo hugged George and Jessica. Well, Umineko is really... Oh, that's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to think of how Kinzo views Battler differently, even though he has left the Ushinomiya family and disgraced its name. Oh, and Battler too. Yeah, that's interesting. I'm glad you've returned to the family, I'm so glad. Yeah, that's weird. It's been lonely without you these 6 years. Wow. Well, anyway.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Yeah, not sure if you'll like it though. Don't worry about... God, he's totally missed him. But this is the thing, I think Yukishi's really trying to drill this into us. The fact that, you know, people... The emotional side of Umineko and the emotional conflicts. The fact that the worst people in Umineko can also be some of the best ones. But, you know, obviously situations in their life have been so bad that they have been sort of forced to become the worst ones. Yeah, don't worry,
言い
Bakuba.
たいこともあろう、聞きたいこともあろう。
I know you have things you want to say, things you want to ask.
だが今はそれはな
Oh
し。
my god, I like that. Yeah, but now it's not the time. Yeah, he's got to get his present.
じいさ
Grandfather?
ん、よく後ろ宮家に戻ってきてくれたな。
Wow. I'm glad that you have returned to the Ushinomiya family.
私は嬉しいぞ。
It makes you feel happy. Slowly, Ginzo moved forward and wow. God, yeah, that's so nice. Battler drew back at first, but then he understood Ginzo's feelings and hugged him back. Wow. Yeah, Angie watched this scene play out, shocked. Was Ushinomiya Ginzo always this... Oh, right, okay, so, yeah, fully understandable as to why she would actually be shocked. Yeah, and that actually explains it all. So this Angie has been the one who has actually experienced all of the people. Yeah, so this Angie is not a different Angie. This one is the Angie that has been, you know, through the reality of worse Rokkenjima. Yeah, so... Was Ushinomiya Ginzo always this kind of person? I know, it's weird, Angie. You're up! Oh my god, and...
ほら、それをおじい様に渡して。
Oh my god, that must be so awkward, genuinely, because Angie must be terrified of Ginzo, but, you know, he's such a warm and loving and just, you know, kind person in general, really. Yeah, Jesus Christ, how is, you know, Burn and also Lambda, how are they going to interrupt this happiness? Oh, okay. Yeah, understandable. Yeah, why would you? Yeah, Angie didn't have a clue what was going on. She took the present her mother had given her and walked forward timidly. Ginzo's face, which looked so cheery a second ago, suddenly became stern as soon as Angie stepped forward. No, it didn't become stern. Is it illusionary? Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah, that expression was the one always worn by the Ginzo inside Angie's mind. Yeah, this is Ushinomiya Ginzo. He was fickle, short-tempered, and always wore... Yeah, always... God, that's horrible. Yeah, always wore a stern expression on his face. Yeah, and that's interesting. Yeah, it's just... That just totally shows how awful his life has been. You know, you cannot be happy at all. Yeah, exactly, though. And yet you're now just giving him a present, and he's literally acting, you know, with the excitedness of a kid. Yeah, this is the most terrifying person in the Ushinomiya family. And yet you're going to be able to give him a present. Oh, yeah, fair. Yeah, it felt as though the world suddenly went quiet. And it only did it when I stepped forward. Why? Why only for me? But isn't this how it should be? Isn't this the Ushinomiya Ginzo I expect? The Ushinomiya Ginzo I understand? Well, yeah. I was like a puppet carrying a tea tray. I walked forward, bewildered, with the present held out in front of me, and stopped in front of Ginzo. Without letting his expression change in the slightest, Ginzo slowly reached out and touched the present. Oh my god. Wow. God, yeah, this is a really weird CG. But then again, at the same time, this is just weird. I'm sorry, but like, how? Oh, that's so nice. I mean, yeah. Oh, that must be really terrifying for Angie, but at the same time, oh my god. I think if you are this young and you have somebody this nice, it would be impossible to make it so that, you know, nothing actually happens. Now, isn't it interesting? Nothing actually taints your view of him. Yeah, but that's understandable. It must just be so weird to see somebody who was absolutely terrifying. It's just like one of the most scary people in the world. It's like a mafia boss, some sort of really terrifying mafia boss, then becoming really, really friendly and, you know, becoming affectionate with somebody. I don't know, let's say family members. One's a mafia boss, one's a really shy person. Like, worst mix. No, one's a real thug and one's a really shy person. There we are. And then it's like the thug who has always hated the shy person has always taken out their anger on them, becoming mutual and just becoming really, really kind. It's weird. Oh my god, it's... Oh my Oh, I wanna die because it reminds me of school, this, but it's like a Christmas Carol. I mean, he's kind of the same. He probably... He looks a similar age to Scrooge. I get that Scrooge is old. I don't think his age was ever actually told in the book. I don't know, though. No, not book, novella. I just love how the text contradicts with this face so much. In an instant, Angie was caught in a firm embrace, present and all. Oh, yeah, that's sweet. Yeah, Kinzo's white beard rubbed against her cheek.
Wow.
Grandpa is so happy. I love those sound effects. Oh, yeah, that's sweet. Yeah, I'm glad to be blessed with such lovely grandchildren. Oh my god, now you can see where Battler gets all of it from, don't you think? Well, obviously where Rudolph got it from, so where Battler got it from. I feel happy. I mean, Jesus Christ, to be able to have this much love, though, I mean, that is ridiculous. That is seriously ridiculous. So happy the tears just won't stop. Oh my god, this person is so blinded by happiness that, you know, he doesn't even notice the fact that, you know, he has so little dignity that he is just a kid now. He just acts like somebody who has left all responsibilities aside. That's so sweet. Master, your nose is running. God, I love it, yeah. That and your dignity. Oh, Genji, forgive me. That's the old man Blue's news. He didn't like he could possibly be. Oh my god, yeah, anyone other than a kindly grandpa overcame with tears. And oh my god, I know that is understandable that it's just so you know, heartwarming for him. But that's hilarious though, to think that firstly he's really loudly blowing his nose, and secondly to think that he's doing it in front of everybody. Like, I would have thought as a family as posh and rich as this, that would not be the case. Yeah, thank you, Angie. Oh yeah, that must be sweet. Yeah, I heard you chose to come even though you weren't feeling well at all. Yeah, isn't it interesting to think that, you know, this kind of has a lot of significance with regards to the game board. She didn't actually choose, but, you know, it feels as if she did. I'm so glad. Oh wow. Yeah, this is for you. You pressed a large gift box to Angie's chest. Oh wow, she finally realised that all of Kinzo's presents were... Oh, that's so sweet, yeah. Were wrapped differently and in boxes of different sizes. Wow. Yeah, me too, yeah, I wonder what you got you, Angie. God. It's just so weird to think. Isn't it really quite funny that Kinzo always has an extreme? He's either extreme in terms of evil or extreme in terms of, you know, this. Yeah, I wonder what he got you, Angie. I hear that grandfather always personally chooses what he'll give each one of us. Oh, I couldn't agree more. That just shows how much love he has. Yeah, that's so interesting. Yeah, he picks them himself. Every year. Oh yeah, she must be so confused genuinely, but that's the case. Yeah, he does. What, every year? I know, he picks what himself? Obviously, apples and trees. Yeah, this bizarre ceremony happens every year. A ceremony, I like it. Oh, yeah. The cousins were all happily chatting about what their Halloween presents would be this year. God, that was so sweet about Kinzo and Battler. Oh, yeah. Oh no, I hope there's no jealousy. Maria came up to Angie and suggested that they compare the weights of their presents. Yeah, understandable. Yeah, she must just be finding this so absurdly weird. Yeah, and isn't it really interesting to think that Angie just, you know, I think this is just the most horrible thing. The fact that it's as if I have actually felt as if this Angie wasn't the one, you know, was just the Angie of the game board. No, sorry. Was the Angie of the game board. Didn't have any connection to the Angie that we've just seen with Battler. And I think that's even more horrible. To think that she has such a desire to play with these people that, you know, when they actually are there, she doesn't even think about any of her sadness and she just forgets about it. And it's as if, you know, nothing has ever happened. I think that just showed, it's just horrible. It just shows, you know, how much she wants to be with these people, really. After that, the adults also handed their presents to Kinzo one by one. That is so weird. Yeah, receiving a gift in return. Along with considerate words about their health and questions how they have been doing recently. Jesus Christ. That's so weird. Then after watching to see that all exchanges have been completed. God, that bit. Oh, probably some brilliant food. Oh, this is going to be so sweet to see, you know, just a really, really nice dining hall with no tension whatsoever. Pray that, you know, when dinner time comes, there's going to be no letter of the epitaph, because then obviously everyone could commit murder. I don't know. Yeah, why is Angie going to actually have to make a choice? I really wonder. Reminds me of Saikoroshi from Higurashi, kind of. Then again, obviously, world in Saikoroshi isn't ideal whatsoever. It's only interpreted as something that could potentially become ideal. Oh, I'm on the path to carpool tunnel. God, I love it. Well, I'm not, but this just feels like it. My fucking hand, man. It's just the muscle near where my one of the muscles is really fucking hurting at the moment. One of the small muscles. Come, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that is weird. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Let us enjoy the splendid lunch that God has prepared for us. Enjoy! Haha, I love it. Oh my god, Kinzo would have been so... He would have been so fun like this. God, I just really wonder what has happened in his life and how it's been different. To the dining hall. This way, everyone. Oh my god, that must be so happy, you know, just to see how much excitement actually is present in his foods. In his food, even. So, this way, everyone, follow me. Yeah, I think Kanon actually exists in this game board. We will carry your presents to your rooms in the guest house. Please feel free to leave them here as you leave for lunch. The relatives stood up, leaving their presents where they lay on tables and sofas. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah. And followed Kinzo out of the parlour. God, I really wonder what they have actually... God, yeah, fully understandable, yeah. Only Angie remained standing there, stunned, as she clutched the present Kinzo had given her. Yeah. Oh, this is going to be fun. Yeah, as you can obviously see, hope. Really, really positive music. Ha, yeah, God, us lunches have never betrayed expectations before. Oh my god, that's so funny. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're probably... I mean, yeah. In other 1986s, sure. In this one, maybe not. God, Atlantis had never betrayed expectations before. Oh, yeah, I like that, yeah. When Hideyoshi said that these meals were the only reason anyone ever came to these family conferences, everyone laughed and nodded. Yeah, the delicious foods caused conversations to erupt all over the... Oh my god, that's so funny. It really is like a party. You've gotten so big. Have you been lately? Pretty good. It was a fun meal, with everyone asking each other about the latest and laughing. That's so nice. Yeah, the Ushinomiya family sat at meals in specific ranked seating order. Yeah. Oh yeah, fair enough. Yeah, so the adult siblings, the cousins, and the spouses all sat in groups. So conversations sprung up naturally. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Ange had withdrawn slightly from the cousins' chat and was looking around the dining hall. It must just be so weird. Yeah. Yeah, what are Kinzo and the adult siblings doing? Yeah, what are they talking about? Are they talking about endless disputes with regards to money? Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, and isn't it just so horrible to think that normally these people would be so absurdly blinded with greed that, you know, they would never be able to... They'd really forget about the core element of their socialization, really. You know, no peace whatsoever. Just greed and money and, you know, lust, really. Yeah, and that obstructs their relationship, and it obviously causes loads of conflict. Their conversations seem to be peaceful and calm. Most of the time, the siblings were mothers or fathers of their own households. Yeah. However, when they gathered together by themselves in front of Kinzo... Oh, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, no responsibility. I can see why they'd really, you know, be happy. I mean, maybe not Kraus, but everyone else. Yeah. And they became... Oh my god, and they became young and bright as though they'd gone back to being kids again. Jesus! Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, Rudolph, who was usually an easygoing father who nonetheless had a sense of dignity. Yeah. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Yeah, I totally see where Butler gets everything from. Became so bright and cheery in this group that it almost looked like there was another battler. Wow. Yeah, that's wrong. Yeah, even Kinzo looked peaceful and relaxed. He didn't... Yeah, that's so good. Yeah, he didn't say a word about money or the inheritance. It's because of the fact that it's not their concern whatsoever. Yeah, and that's brilliant because he's actually accepted them for who they are. Yeah, in fact, he didn't even insult his children or call them incompetent. And this is the thing, he is such a good person that he sees the good in them rather than anything. And he doesn't try to create he doesn't try to create the bad. He just looked like a happy old man. Seriously, though, yeah. Yeah, genuinely pleased to have his whole family together for the one time. For the only time this year. Yeah. Wow. The group of spouses were... Oh, yes, my favourite spouse. No way! Oh my god, Kinzo's got another affair, guys. Wow. Oh my god, Kinzo's gay for Nanjo. What the fuck? Oh, that'd be so funny. The group of spouses was just as harmonious. Yeah, the mothers kept up... Oh my god, kept up bringing up problems with education and household matters, as well as family health issues. Hideyoshi and Nanjo happily joined in on their conversation. I see, and what about the cousins? Oh my god, seriously, yeah. There was no way such an enjoyable meal with such a fun group of friends could fail to be, raucous. I don't know. Oh, I'd assume that just means really, really exciting. Just a weird synonym. Mario was in her element, showing off her knowledge of Halloween trivia. Oh yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I see that, yeah. Yeah. Fair enough, yeah. Yeah, George and Jessica would nod in understanding. Battler would say something stupid and Mario would laugh at him. If I wanted, I could easily join in on that conversation. Yeah, she should. Oh, she'll be so happy. Ooh. Oh my god, that's funny. Yeah, and if the dessert caught my attention, I could easily slip out of the conversation too. Yeah, seriously. It's not forced as well. No way. Yeah, all of the happiness in, you know, in times before, you know, it's just forced. All of it is totally forced, and it's such a fake, and it's such a fake piece of happiness because everybody truly knows the severity of what is going to happen, i.e., you know, they're going to talk about money, they're going to talk about things that are going to completely destroy their relationships, and they don't even care about each other. They just are totally selfish, and they just care about sorting their life's problems out, really. It's not even as if they're a family. It was happiness, both fun and natural. Yeah. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, it felt like waking up from a daydream to be greeted by the rays of the springtime sun. I agree, yeah. I totally see that.
天気予報によると今夜あたりからだいぶ崩れるらしいな。
Oh, yeah. According to the weather report, we can expect a big storm sometime tonight. Oh, God, let's hope we also can't expect, like, 18 murders. It's supposed to be a typhoon. Oh, yeah. Well, this is the thing. It's not a bad thing this time. It's supposed to be a typhoon. Looks like we'll be stuck here for more than one night. Oh, yeah. I do not mind in the least.
孫の顔が何日でも見られるなら私は毎日雨乞いをしてまよいぞ。
Oh, this is so sweet, though. I do not mind in the least. I like that. Give us a break. We do have work to get back to. Nah, fuck work. You literally... Kinzo literally has, like, 20 tons of gold here. Why do they have work? I don't know. But that's going to be really interesting about anything regarding the work, by the way. And also, what does Kinzo do in his life? How is it different? Is he just totally shut off in his study? Or is there, you know, something else he does now that, you know, he is just so, you know, so kind compared to before? Yeah, why don't you leave the island, father? Yeah, true. Yeah, that way you can see your grandchildren whenever you want it. I suppose it's less special.
離島の暮らしはそろそろ答えるんじゃありませんか?
Living on a oh yeah, of course you asked that, Kraus. Yeah, living on a remote island may have a sense of majesty, but haven't you had your fill of it? Fair. It's too noisy in the city. Yeah, that's so sweet. I much prefer a quiet island with no one on it but my family. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I like it here. It's not going to become a resort. It would, yeah, but on Rokkenjima, if something happens, it would take some time for a doctor to arrive, even though there is a literal doctor in the room. I agree. But yeah, I do see that, yeah. Yeah, I think at your age, you should at least consider moving to Nijima. I'm old now. Wow. I'm really surprised. Yeah, I'm old now. I want to live in peace, surrounded only by my family. And I am surprised. And I'm satisfied. Wow. I'm just genuinely so surprised. I have this island to make that dream of mine come true. He is just such a nice and old man here. I just find it genuinely so impressive to think that Kinzo here, you know, he is so contrary to everything that we have learnt about him before. I mean, it's just so weird to think that, you know, firstly, you know, he wants to live in peace, and he actually can live in peace, by the way. He can never live in peace before because he's tormented by his guilt. And, obviously, fucking his daughter. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, he quite literally fucked his daughter, so, yeah. Yeah. But you get what I mean. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, it's just genuinely so weird. And isn't it interesting to think that, you know, no matter what happens, he just has such a dear and, you know, significant spirit to Rokkenjima. And I just think it's so nice to read about, and it's just weird, it really is. That's sweet. I have this island to make that dream of mine come true, Father. Oh God, yeah, because obviously they feel as if you know, especially because of the fact that he's in his older years, lack of ability to access healthcare means he could potentially die, and it could have been prevented. Yeah, fair, yeah. And to think that these people genuinely care about their father as well, that's just the weirdest thing. It seems that I've gotten you all down. Oh, it seems I've gotten you all down. Ladies and gentlemen, this ends Gorda's lunch. Yeah, I see, yeah. Grandchildren, it will probably be raining constantly starting tomorrow. Ha, yeah, seriously though. Yeah, now is your last chance to see clear sky. Yeah, play as much as possible. Yeah. I like that, yeah. Why not enjoy the flowers and then take a walk on the beach? Do that, yeah. Oh my God, they're gonna have so much fun. That sounds good. Okay, everyone. Let's go. I want to see the flowers and walk on the beach. We can collect shells and collect glass. Glass? Collect glass too. Yeah, seriously, that's so unusual. Yeah, seriously though, yeah, that sounds a bit dangerous. Oh yeah. Okay, that actually makes a little bit more sense now, yeah. Wait, so I've never actually heard about this. Yeah, so what, if you put glass in the river, does it actually get eroded via, you know, just pebbles actually crashing against it? And then I'd assume, yeah, making it rounder. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes more sense. That's attrition, I think. Wait, no. Yeah, it is attrition. Yes, an erosional process. I think it is. It's gotta be. Fragments of glass get washed by the waves and become round, beautiful gems which drift ashore. I've actually got to see that. Did you forget, Butter? Remember how we used to pick them up? I've never seen one of these before, so yeah, but look at this. That's really cool. Oh. Ugh. Fuck Teemu. I hate Teemu so much. Wow, look at that. That's amazing. That must be so fun to collect. I think I can actually think about what is being talked about here. It's just really quite surprising to me. Yeah, fragments of glass get washed up by waves and become round, beautiful gems which drift ashore. Oh, but those glass fragments. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, no, I've probably collected a few in my time, and yeah, I've probably thought of them as just stones as well. I wonder. I've always thought that they were just pretty stones. Have you ever seen a glass gem, Angie? No. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, I feel bad for Angie. She just can't get into the atmosphere. I mean, fucking understandable, but still. Then let's go. I'll show you. Let's go. Ah, yeah, but the first one to see them gets to keep them. I'm gonna get them all. Ah, yeah, good one, yeah. In that case, I'm not gonna lose either. Oh, that's sweet. They're gonna have a contest. They're gonna have a competition. What's the prize gonna be, though? superiority. Let's see who can find the prettiest, biggest glass gem.
やれやれ。
Alright.
ここは一つ童心に戻るとするかな。
It's also this, why not be a kid?
負けねえぞ。
Seriously, yeah, I'm not gonna lose either.
じゃあ僕たちは浜辺へ行ってきます。
Then we'll head down to the beach. Indeed.
いとこ同士のんびりしてくるがよい。
God. To think that this person is being so kind. I mean, he is just the ideal grandfather. Seriously. The cousins rose from their seats and noisily left the dining. Oh my god, yeah, seriously though, yeah. Maria grabbed Angie's hand and dragged her along. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's sad. Yeah, I see that though, yeah. However, Angie's expression was vague and absent-minded, the opposite of Maria's full smile. Oh, I'm surprised. Right. Oh, yeah, this is gonna be fun. Right, okay, I'm back now, so, yeah, let's get into this. Right, yeah, oh, this is gonna be so nice. So, yeah, the cousins, walked along the beach, playing in all kinds of ways. They searched for, oh, yeah, they searched for bits of glass, polished by the waves to become small and gem-like. They caught up on news of each other's lives and joked around. Oh, yeah, I see. They wrote words in the wrote words in the sand. Oh god. Bruh. Oh my god. Battler sounds like the type of person who would draw a willy in the sand, to be honest. Let's be honest. They chased the receding waves and ran away from the coming ones. George would probably... Okay, who's going to write what in the sand? I don't really know what Angie would write. I think Maria would write a magic circle. Jessica will probably write some sort of... She'd probably write some sort of reference to a song that she plays in her band. George will probably write something really positive, maybe some cheesy motivational quote. Basil would draw a penis, let's be honest here. Yeah, they chased the receding waves and ran away from the Commonwealth. Oh yeah, that's fun. Yeah, the cousins enjoyed the time they had to themselves. Yeah, that's awesome. Get back here, Maria. You won't get off easy this time. Oh boy, what's happening? No, no way. You'll get hurt if you... Oh, seriously though? You don't want it. Yeah, you don't want to. Oh, I love that George is actually having to say that to Battler as well. You'll get hurt if you feel. Be careful, you two. Feels like the wind's gotten stronger. Yeah. Maybe we should head back soon. Oh yeah, because it's gonna rain if you don't. Yeah, you're right. I think the sky's getting cloudier too. Battler-kun, Maria-chan. I think we should call it a day soon and head back to the guest house for the time being. No way. I want to play more. Don't ignore your cousin. Oh god, I feel bad. Okay, that's all for now. Damn! Here, I'll give him my glass gem. Oh, that's gonna make her happy. Really? Thank you, Battler. Oh my god, now I have the most, so I win. Damn! Oh yeah, I wonder how Angie's actually feeling. Oh yeah, understandable. Yeah, Angie, are you okay? Yeah. What's wrong, Angie? You look a little down. Yeah, she's just tired. Yeah, fair enough. I can see that. Yeah. Yeah, come on, let's all head back together. Yeah, Angie's expression probably did look tired. Yeah, understandable, yeah. However, Basala alone thought he saw something else in it. What's wrong? Can you tell me? There's nothing. She said that. Oh, yeah, but something in her expression showed that she was unsatisfied for some reason. Yeah, that's understandable. And isn't it interesting to think that with Basala, like, how would Ange be able to adequately explain what has happened? Yeah, that's just a little bit of a scary question. Yeah, since Ange didn't say what it was, and Basala couldn't think of anything. Yeah, understandable. Yeah, he was unable to guess anymore. Oh, yeah, so he squeezed her small hand, silently letting her know that he could tell him whenever she was ready. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. That's going to be really interesting to see what's actually going to progress here. Even though it seemed like such a bright, sunny day a second ago. Oh, yeah, the sky's going to turn grey, and, you know, rain is going to fall down everywhere. Yeah, the sky turned grey, and the wind started to feel more annoying than pleasant. Love it. If they waited around, they would probably see scattered raindrops as well soon. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. I guess it will be raining the whole time from now on. Yep.
でも短い時間だったけど童心に戻れて楽しかったよ。
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, still, even though it didn't last long, it was fun to be a kid again. Oh my god, yeah, I hope she finds it sweet. Yeah, I can't wait to show Mama this glass gem. Yeah, I'm gonna tell her I won. Oh, yeah, fair enough.
俺が見つけたやつを譲ったんだけどな。
She still only won. It was an objective win. You can't argue with that. Even though you only won because I gave you mine. Oh god. I got it, so it's mine. So I won. Fair enough. I don't disagree, she did objectively win. Yeah, Angie walked distractedly, pulled along by her brother. George and the others thought that she had probably woken up too early and was tired. Yeah, so they didn't try to talk to her much. Yeah, understandable. Oh god, I feel so bad for Angie. The fact that she can't make the most of, you know, just such a happy environment. But it's just painful. It's even more, whenever you are sad, it's just painful whenever that sadness seeps into the happiness that you could potentially be feeling. Yeah, and you just so see it here. I feel really bad. As they reached the end of the forested path, yeah, the rose garden lay before them. They could see strong winds making the rose bushes wave. Oh god, let's hope Maria doesn't have her rose. Mama, look. Oh, I won. Yeah, oh my god, yeah, Maria ran forward, waving her hands about and yelling. Oh my god. Oh, I see. Yeah, it looks as though Rosa was waving to them from the front of the guest house. Yeah, I'm gonna head back to my room for a sec. I'll meet you in the cousin room after. Okay, got it. See you later then. Jessica ran off in the direction of the mansion. George turned around, as though suggesting that they had better get going too. Oh, yeah. However, when he saw Angie standing still with a crabby look on her face. Yeah. I mean, that's only understandable. Yeah, he realised that something might have put her into a bad mood. Is everything okay? Yeah, she's fine. Oh, yeah, Basala's gonna probably try and talk it out with her. Yeah, she's fine. Sorry, but would you mind going on ahead of us? Sure, got it. See you later. Oh, yeah, George headed for the guest house. The only ones left in the rose garden were Basala, who was waving at George. Yeah, oh god, yeah. And Angie, who was still staring at the ground and holding Basala's hand. God, that must just be so horrible to think that, you know, this is just something that she will never be able to get again. You know, just a company with Basala. It should be something that should be so normal, but it isn't. Yeah, for the past few minutes, he had repeatedly asked Angie what was wrong. Yeah, definitely, yeah, he realised that this wasn't anything like a stomachache and something obvious that had made her grumpy. Yeah, seriously, yeah. However, young girls sometimes get upset for reasons that only they can understand. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's so true. Yeah, here it is, yeah. Basala knew this, so he didn't rush her in any way. and continue to gaze around the beautiful rose garden, holding her hand. Oh, I see. Yeah.
お兄ちゃん
Onii-chan. Oh, that's interesting. What is it?
どこ
Where
ここ
are we? Yeah, I know, I see that. Yeah, she asked the question, so she was talking about something on the other side of the silver screen. Yeah, the ambassador understood what that question meant. He played dumb.
どこって
Where are we?
ロッケン島だろ
Oh, that's actually really quite interesting. We're on Rokkenjima, right? Oh, that's actually a really quite surprising transition from, you know, well, no.
違うわ
You're wrong.
違わねえさ
No, I'm
こ
not.
れのどこがロッケン島だっていうのよ
How is this Rokkenjima?
1986年10月4日の
It's the Rokkenjima of October 4th,
お前
1986.
が知りたがってたロッケン島だ
Okay, that is really weird. So this battler is the one who actually has... Yeah, but that does actually make sense, though. The fact that Battler's piece actually has knowledge of... But that's really... But, you know, like Erika, you know, when... you know, Burn was really, really significant in terms of the progress of the game. I suppose you could think about the fact that, you know, Erika had every single piece of knowledge outside and inside of the game board. I see that. Yeah, it's the Rokkenjima of October 4th, 1986. The Rokkenjima you've wanted to see for so long. Yeah. Oh, that's a lie. Yeah, but that is understandable, yeah, because obviously this is a complete fabrication and it's not the truth whatsoever. Why do you say that?
こんなの嘘っぱちだわ
Wow. God. Yeah, this is totally fact. No, I see that. Yeah, and that is totally understandable. Yeah, Angie wrenched her hand from her brother's grip. That hand... Oh, God. Yeah, that hand hit a rose and sent flower petals flying.
俺は嘘なんかつかね
Yeah, but... Then again, though, this is a lie. This is not what happened to Angie. But then again, though, we don't actually know what the truth was. What Byrne showed us, it wasn't objectively the truth.
これのどこが真実だっていうの
How was this supposed to be the truth? Yeah, Angie spat those words out. However, Basila's expression remained calmed and composed.
え何が気に入らない
What do you not like about it? Well, just because of the fact that it's
後
not...
ろ宮金蔵って
Yeah, Ushinomiya Ginzo, for example.
あんな人のわけないでしょ
Yeah, it wasn't anything like that, right?
孫たちとしばらくぶりに再会したなら
Oh, yeah, isn't that really interesting to think that what has happened as a result of Rokkenjima being really, really brutal and, you know, filled without love is the fact that Angie has... It's kind of made it so that Angie's perception of what the, you know, the ideal grandfather or the ideal parents should be like, you know, just totally tainted. Yeah, what grandfather wouldn't smile?
どこのじいさんだって目尻を下げるだろうぜ
Yeah, when he's been reunited with his grandchildren after such a long time.
少なくとも後宮金蔵はそういう人じゃなかったでしょ
Yeah. Ushinomiya Kinzo wasn't that kind of person.
後宮金蔵ってのは
Ushinomiya Kinzo was.
厳格で気難しく
Yeah.
短気で怒りっぽい
Strict, discontented, short-tempered and quick to anger.
分かってるじゃない
So you do understand.
何よあれ
Yeah, it is weird this. What was all of that
あ
back
れ
then?
のどこが後宮金蔵なのよ
Ah, yeah, how was that supposed to be Ushinomiya Kinzo?
ハロウィン
Halloween.
プレゼント交換
Exchanging
何
presents.
よそれ
What the hell was that?
こんなの後宮金蔵じゃないロッケン島じゃない
Yeah, that is fair though. That's nothing like Ushinomiya Kinzo. This is nothing like Rokkenjima. I do see that. Isn't it really quite funny to think that Angie has... I can just hear the speaking patterns in which she has, and they're so similar to the ones that she actually has when she's, you know, 18. It's just so absurd how little she's changed, really. I do kind of see the thing about her, you know, having the soul of a 6-year-old still there. It's just, well, not really a soul from a 6-year-old, but a soul that has been entirely influenced by the 6-year-old.
Ange は
Don't you remember, Angie?
何がよ
Remember what?
こんなのはいつも恒例だったじゃねえか
We did that every year, didn't we? Well, yeah, they played every year.
これが
They exchanged presents, though. Seriously? Every year, that?
そうだよな
Well, I guess it's no surprise.
お前が親族会議に来たのは6歳より前なんだもん
No, there is no way she would forget that. Well, I guess it's no surprise. The last time you went to a family conference, you were less than 6 years old.
覚えてなくても無理はない。
So it's only natural that you wouldn't remember.
覚えてなくてもって。
It's only natural. That's a lie. It's only natural that I don't remember. And she understood what her brother was. I think this is a lie. I don't know. It's hard to tell. However, she couldn't accept it.
後宮金蔵は確かに厳しい人だったさ。若かった時は相当きつく息子たちに当たっていたらしい。
Yeah. It's true that Ushinomiya Kinzo was a rigid man. When he was younger, he was really strict with his kids,
そ
apparently.
れが半ばトラウマになって
Oh,
クソ親
Jesus
父たちが
Christ,
今
yeah.
だじい様のことをおっかながっていることは
And well, it's probably not wrong to say that it was pretty traumatic for Dad and the other laws are.
Ma.
Jesus Christ.
確かに外れじゃない。
Yeah. And that they're still a bit scared of him. Yeah, I agree though, but still, yeah. Yeah, no, I see that. That is fair enough. Yeah, the grand tale of how Kinzo restored the Ushinomiya family was, yeah, more than enough to paint him as a rigid, terrifying man. Furthermore, Kinzo was an investor. All the legends and tales that made him seem more mysterious have probably worked in his business's favour. Exactly, though, I agree, yeah. At times, Kinzo may have even have acted out this part people expected, endeavouring to make his presence all the more overpowering. Oh, yeah, that's... Oh, I see that. Yeah, that's why the world at large spoke of Ushinomiya Kinzo as a strict, short-tempered man. And they even thought of him as a fickle, bold, incomprehensible, eccentric. Yeah, that is understandable, yeah.
でもそれは
Oh, that's really interesting. So, if this was actually the truth and what did genuinely happen, then that fully makes sense. But then again, you've got to think about how did anything regarding Sayo and how did anything regarding Beatrice actually exist if this is the case? I mean, it does kind of make sense though. It does. But then again, that'd need to indicate that murders did happen. So how do murders happen in a world that is this, you know, this bright and positive really? It's just really quite surprising. But then again, I suppose anything regarding Shannon, it could still have taken place. All of the core keys, all of the core, you know, motivators for murder could potentially happen. But then again, it's just surprising to think that it would happen. Maybe Shannon has no accomplices in the murder here. Or maybe the murder just doesn't occur in general. I really wonder.
後ろ宮家で親類一同水入らずで過ごす時の顔じゃない。
Then again, isn't it really interesting to think about this? But then again, this is just really surprising.
目尻を下げて孫たちを溺愛する
But yeah.
の緩んだ老人が
Are you saying that the weeping old man who doted on his
後ろ宮
grandchildren?
金蔵の本当の姿だっていうの
Yeah! Is the real Ushinomiya Kinzo?
エンジェだって遊んでもらったり頭を撫でてもらったりしたことがあるはずだ。
Must have played with you and patted your head many
本
times.
当に覚えてないのか？
That's really weird. Do you not really remember? Stuff like that might have happened once or twice. Yeah, so that's interesting because obviously that may indicate that he just has a really strict personality and that was just something that was really unexpected. But that must have been a mere whim of his. That's really weird. My parents told me all the time. Yeah. Oh, yeah, obviously he is a terrifying person when he is bad. And, you know, when he has been provoked because of the fact that you have been, you know, acting without dignity or, you know, without good behaviour. Yeah, my parents told me all the time. Grandfather was a terrifying person, so make sure you act properly. They always said that he's very scary, so take care. Yeah, he's only scary when he gets mad. And that means he was a scary person. Only when he gets mad. Only when he gets mad.
親の言いつけを過剰に聞いて鵜呑みにする。
That's really weird, but isn't it interesting to think that we never actually truly know what Kinzo's personality is like? So, well, I suppose in episode 5 we do get a little bit of the illusions regarding Natsuhi, but the only thing is that's not accurate whatsoever. Then again though, what I do find really weird is to think that, you know, there are so many things that are just totally, inaccurate about this. Like, for example, let's think about Kinzo and Natsuhi. Why would a man as kind as this also make it so that Natsuhi hasn't actually been really accepted into the family? Why has Natsuhi came into the family anyway? Because, you know, he with his businessman moves, or I suppose his businessman moves for making Natsuhi come into the family, they were, you know, they were total farces just to make him look really, really scary and imposing a massive presence on people. But also, we've got to think about the fact that, forgot what I was going to say. But anyway, so episode 1 and 2, you know, Yasuda's afterthoughts, inaccurate. Episode 3, because obviously that's how Yasuda wanted us to perceive him. Episode 3, also inaccurate. Episode 7, inaccurate. Episode 6, well, yeah, of course it's inaccurate. He's not even in the game board. Yeah, and then episode 5, of course. Yeah.
悪く言えば思い込みの激しい子だった。
Yeah. I like that. Yeah, to put it nicely, you were obedient, but to put it bluntly, you're a kid with an overactive imagination. That's really surprising. But then again, though, this is really interesting to think, because Burns' world was not the truth. We do not necessarily know what the actual truth is. But then again, though, in the truth, do people actually die? That is my question. Do they have a reason to die as well? There are so many things that are just, they don't fully add up. Yeah, Dad and the others were just trying to make you realise how important it was to be polite. I just can't believe this, though. I saw it, though. I knew about it. Only when he gets mad, and only when there are issues about money, though. I knew that Ushinomiya Kinzo was a scary person. I have even seen him yelling in anger. Fair, though, yeah. But what if that's a really serious argument that's happened? Oh yeah, I agree. Yeah, no, totally. Yeah, and he does have a really, really extravagant personality, even when he's mad. Yeah, well, like you saw just now, Grandfather could be a bit abrupt at times. Now, isn't it really interesting to think that with regards to all of the other people's feelings of Kinzos, they could just have been, you know, feelings that the Game Masters would have actually presented. And maybe those feelings don't truly apply whatsoever. Then again, though, obviously they will still have resentment, because no matter what happens, he will have brought them up strictly, but still. Well, like you say, like you saw just now, Grandfather could be a bit abrupt at times. He might just have been trying to surprise you. That's unbelievable. I don't know whether this is true or not, I really don't. Yeah, or it might have slipped out when he was having a serious discussion with his kids. Yeah. Hang on, sir. And you think I just got scared for no reason? Yeah, but then again, I mean, she was a kid. It is so easy for kids to get wrong interpretations of this. That can't be true. I mean, I still remember it. Yeah, but then again, what if you actually interpreted this as something that was more scarier than it actually was? And also, what if... Isn't it ironic to think that without love it cannot be seen is kind of significant here? I know I saw Ujidomi Akinzo yelling and being scary.
だからわかるの。私はわかる。
Yeah. Mum and Dad were terrified too, so I know I'm right. That is interesting. How does he explain that?
じいさまの印象はそのまま残り、お前の成長とともに膨らんだ。
Yeah, the impression you had of grandfather when you were young remained of you, and that impression grew inside as you grew up. Oh, I see. Yeah, how many times does Angie see Kinzo in her life? Well, yeah, and how many times of those that she has actually seen Kinzo has she remembered? How old was she the last time she saw him? Angie, who got sick easily under pressure. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's understandable, actually. I see that. Yeah, couldn't have gone to Rokkenjima often. And since she was absent for the family conference when she was 6, her last memories of him must have come from when she was just 5 years old. Yeah.
お兄ちゃんだって。
But even you haven't seen Ushigami Kinzo.
後宮金蔵には会ってないじゃない。
Yeah. For 6 years.
そうだな。
That's right.
でも、6年ぶりに帰ってきて。
But when I finally came back after 6 years.
じいさまは6年経っても全く変わってなかったって知ったぜ。
Now, isn't it really interesting? If we think about everything regarding episode 7's game board, I suppose that does kind of hint into the idea that Kinzo could potentially be like this. I mean, we did see Kinzo be, you know, a lot nicer and a lot... He was in his mature phase and obviously in a time of immense grief, but he did still seem a lot nicer and more pleasant than, you know, what we have known him as. Especially with how much he treasured Lion, by the way. Keep in mind about that. But then again, could that only be because of the fact that that was Beatrice and Kinzo's daughter?
Kinzo は気まぐれで何を考えてるかわからなくて。
Oh yeah, fair enough. I don't disagree with that. Kinzo was fickle, so you could never understand what he was thinking.
君なオカルト趣味の鬼人で。
And he was an eccentric with a creepy love for the occult, and...
オカルト趣味なのは間違いない。
It's true that he had a love for the occult.
妖精の趣味にしちゃちょいと珍しいものだっ
Yeah,
た
no,
のは
I
事実だ。
know, yeah. Yeah, it was a bit of a strange hobby for him to get into in his final years.
その不気味な収集品で孫を怖がらせてからかう悪い趣味があったことは俺も。
Yeah, no, I don't disagree. Yeah, but then again, I mean, if you're laughing at them and they're laughing with you, then maybe I suppose that's a little bit fine. Yeah, I'll admit that his hobby of collecting strange objects to scare his grandchildren and laugh at them wasn't exactly praiseworthy. But could that actually be the origin of the occult? But then again, why do you have so many books that are occult related then? Yeah, even Bassador had been pranked by Kinzo on the pub. Wow! Oh my god. Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, he'd do things like showing off an attached case with several strange stakes in it. Oh my god! And say something about how they were once used in the Middle Ages to gouge the hearts of victims in a witch's ceremony. Seriously? Wow. That's actually really quite surprising. So obviously the 7 States of Poetry have historical context. That's surprising to me. I wonder where it actually comes from. Wow. When Kinzo did things like that, it was pretty scary, but looking back on it now, yeah, they really were childish pranks. That's interesting. Grandfather only scared his grandchildren because he wanted to joke. How?
じいさまはきっとお前にも同じことをしてからか。
Yeah, but no, I do see that, and that could just be a misinterpretation of the joke. And then obviously, because of the fact that she's young, she probably wouldn't have much ability to reason. So, you know, she would just think if anything looks as if it could be the case of Kinzo being really malicious, then, you know, she will just accept it. She won't think. Yeah, I'll be willing to bet that grandfather pulled a prank like that on you too.
幼いお前がそれに怯えて、じいさまを不気味で恐ろしい人だと思い込んだとしても無理もない話だと思う。
It's no surprise that, young as you were, you let that scare you and convince you that grandfather was a strange, terrifying person. Yeah, I see that though,
お兄ちゃんが何を言ってるのかわからない。
But yeah, fair. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Oni-chan. Yeah, this must be so weird. I mean, to actually... I mean, we can look at it from an outside perspective, but for Angie to actually have somebody who's, you know, to have one of the most significant family members' viewpoints just totally changed. It must be weird. Weird. Yeah, Angie bit her lower lip and stared at the ground. She said she didn't understand, but in truth... Yeah, fully understandable. I mean, even if you understand... I'm actually refusing to accept this a lot. Yeah, but in truth, she understood perfectly and was refusing to accept it. Remember how we traded Halloween presents in the parlor just now? So I'm assuming Keenzel could potentially have done this occult-related thing to, you know... I suppose if you're an old person, then, you know, you're going to want some interesting conversation starters and you're going to want some funny pranks just to have some fun with your grandkids. But then again, though, isn't it really interesting to think that we have got such a distorted impression of this man, and it just genuinely surprises me so much. It really does. But to be honest, we have got a distorted impression of the true personality of everybody here. Everyone. Especially the greed elements of all of the other people. All of the other adults. That's really surprising, seriously. Remember how we traded Halloween presents in the parlor just now? Yeah, that is understandable. What was that all about? Yeah. The Ushidomiya family never did anything that sentimental. I wonder how he's going to counter this. So much to say you don't remember it at all? Are you saying I once got presents too? What? I don't remember anything like that. That could never happen. But yeah, that does make sense. Now, isn't it really interesting to think that Ange, I think it's valid what Ange's saying. This hasn't actually happened. This has objectively happened, but it hasn't actually happened in the world of Ange because of the fact that she is in the world of the game board. And obviously, well, then again though, with the game board, if the game board is actually occurring, then the only things that should apply are, you know, the changing of the present day. Wait, no, actually. No, I think if you're going to have a game board, if you're going to change the game board, then all of the context and all of the events that actually lead up to, you know, the significant parts of the game board should be different. Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah, do you really think a grandfather, a man who loved the occult and Western traditions, wouldn't celebrate Halloween? Yeah, that's interesting. So, I don't think this is objectively what actually happened for Batara, especially in the game boards that he knew, but when actually realising what the real truth was, this is what he's seen. Or maybe I'm just reading into this too much, and this has been what has objectively happened, but Angie's, you know, fear for Keenzel has actually made it so that her view of him has been tainted. Grandfather's Happy Halloween was pretty much the standard greeting at our family conferences. God, he must have said it to you too. That's really surprising. Youth can be so cruel. God, no, I see that though. That's interesting. Even though Grandfather put all of his heart into choosing these presents, it looks like your heart didn't remember anything. Are you saying that I was just too young to remember?
実の10月4日だというの？
And that was the truth of October 4th. Yeah, I wonder.
あの日も6年前と
I hope he says something in red, by the way. On that day, just like 6 years before.
じいさまはハッピーハロウィンの声とともに客間にやってきた
I
よ。
see, yeah. Grandfather entered the parlor with a cry of Happy Halloween.
そして俺との6年ぶりの再会に涙をこぼしてくれながら
Then he and I tried. But wait, hang on a second. Then again, how could this be the truth? Because, I mean, we've got to think about the fact that Keensaw dies 2 years back. So I just genuinely wonder, you know, if this is the truth, then obviously he must have coped with his sin so much better. But then again, what I don't really understand is, so Lion's born in one world, and then what actually happens as a result of that is, well, Lion being born means that Keensaw, you know, he has more of a conscience for his sin because of the fact that he has nobody he can love. But then again, I suppose if he loves his family and he loves all of his kids, then that sin's going to disappear furtherly. And he will actually have a will to live. Then he and I traded presents as he shed tears over our long-awaited reunion after a 6-year gap.
エンジが来れなかったことを残念がっていたよ。
That's so weird. Grandfather seemed so sad that Angie wasn't able to come.
だからエンジにぜひ渡してくれと
Oh, Jesus,
キリエ
that's
さんにプレゼ
horrible.
ントボックスを預けていた。
Yeah, so he gave Kirie-san a present, telling her to make sure that Angie got it.
そんなプレゼント私は知らない。
Yeah, that is genuinely true though. Yeah, I've never heard of anything about a present like
受け
that.
取ってない。
Mum never gave it to me. Yeah.
そうお前に届けることは
Yeah, that's the horrible thing. She never had the chance.
私は信じない。
But then again, you have a happy world like this. Shannon is still existing. I don't believe
あん
it.
な後ろ宮金蔵なんて信じない。
Fair enough. Yeah, I won't believe that was Ushidomiya
じゃあ
Kinzo.
親族会議はどうなの？
Then what about the family conference itself? Yeah, what
遺
about
産分
greed?
配のためのきな臭いものじゃなかったの？
Yeah, but then again, is that what the game board wanted us to believe? Wasn't there a tense argument over the distribution of the inheritance?
親族兄弟たちはみんな資金繰りに困っていた。
Yeah, all of the adult siblings were in money trouble.
そ
Yeah.
のために金蔵の遺産を渇望していた。
No, I agree. Yeah. That's why you all longed for Kinzo's
エン
inheritance
ジは
money.
そんなことをどこで知った
Angie, where did you hear that from?
どこって。
Well, I
そうで
mean,
しょ？
yeah, where did she hear that from? That's literally what she thought was here. What did you mean,
そ
where?
れが真実でしょ？
It's the truth, isn't it?
幼いエンジに親父が 自
God,
分の会社
no,
の経営
no,
が
but
苦
that's
しんだ
just what Angie
相談す
would
る
have
と思うか
thought she's heard. Do you think Dad would talk to you about financial difficulties with his company when you were that
親
age?
父だけじゃない
And not just
ク
that.
ラウスおじさんや
Yeah, Kiria or any
Eva
of these
Obasan.
other people, yeah.
ローザおばさんが幼いエンジに
Then again, that is actually a really good
早
question.
く遺産が欲しいなんて話を
But then again, what about if, firstly, she's overheard them talking, secondly, she's seen them pissed off, and then, I don't know, obviously they wouldn't talk to her about the inheritance money because it's too much of a concept for her to understand, but at the same time, they probably would have said something that indicates to why they were annoyed. No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't. But then again, obviously, stress, annoyance, but then again, I do totally see what this is talking about. The only clues that could have been there is potentially her just noticing subtle tensions between other people. But then again, are those subtle tensions between other people just her misconception, or are they genuine? Like, is this the actual world? Do you think Dad would talk to you about financial difficulties with his company when you were that... Yeah, seriously though, yeah. And not just Dad. Even if Uncle Kraus, Aunt Eva and Aunt Rosa were in money trouble and wanted Kinzo's inheritance money.
仮にするにしても
Yeah, but that is
お前
fair,
がいる
yeah.
前ですると思うか
Do you really think they talk about it in front of you?
だって
But
でも本当でしょ？
but it's true, isn't it? No, I don't know. In the end, it was true. Angie's words were not mistaken. Oh, yeah, of course they do, yeah. Not only Rudolph, but even Kraus, Hideyoshi, and Rosa had companies in money trouble. Yeah, but isn't it interesting now? I've got a really, really good inconsistency to think about. Wait, no. This is the thing that I don't really understand. How can such a loving man How can such a loving man like Kinzo in this have, you know, Natsuhi read truth about the fact that she wasn't ever appreciated and that she wasn't ever loved and that her efforts were all in vain? Oh god, yeah, that disproves this, if you ask me. I think Battle may actually be lying. I don't know though. I really don't. People started talking about the Rokkenjima explosion accident as though it was some sort of conspiracy. God, yeah. Yeah, and a mystery imagined by the public covered the island. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, that's awful. Yeah, weekly magazines and television shows researched the circumstances of Kinzo's children at the time. Jesus Christ. What? And in the future where Ange lived, that research had been made public. Wow. That really surprises me. Yeah. Yeah. You learned about all of that after 1986. But it's a fact, isn't it? There's no difference between facts and truth.
Daからロッケン島での親族たちは遺産をめぐってギスギスしていたってわけか?
Does that prove that the inheritance created a strained atmosphere between the relatives on Rokkenjima?
エンジェの幼い頃の親族会議では粗相がないように行儀よくしているようにと親に重ねて言われて緊張した記憶が重なる。
Does that prove that the inheritance created a strained atmosphere between the relatives on Rokkenjima? I guess that might fit with your memory of your parents telling you repeatedly to be extra polite at the family conference. Yeah, no, I see that, yeah. You know, I see that because obviously you're repeatedly being told to be extra polite at the family conference because of the fact that the tensions may be awoken. I can't believe that. Seriously. But it all makes sense. Then again, though my inconsistency about Natsuhi remains, think about this. Why was Natsuhi, if Kinzo was such an arsehole of a man, so absurdly sad? Why did she have a drive to serve the Ushinomiya family? Like, why? I mean, obviously she didn't really have the nicest family beforehand, I think. So, you know, it was a good way to actually, you know, go away from that. But then again, the thing is about Natsuhi, yeah, the thing I don't really get about Natsuhi is, you know, why would she feel like that? Yeah, are you saying, that what I know about Rokkenjima, what I know about the Ushinomiya family is, I know, that's so shocking. No, you're the one who's wrong, Oni-chan. There's no way something like that could be possible. Oh, that's interesting. So, I think the choice is going to be accept the truth with love or accept the truth without love. I don't know. Yeah, you're the one who's wrong, Oni-chan. There's no way something like that could be possible. Fair. Oh. Except that was Ushinomiya Kinzo. God, yeah, I see that though. Yeah, I could never accept that. So you don't believe, Angie? Yeah, that's right, I don't believe. No, I do see that though. Yeah, I do wonder as well. I don't believe. I don't understand why you're showing me something like this. Yeah, no, I agree with that, yeah. After all, this is your game. No, your game board, isn't it? First it was Beato and Burn. Jesus Christ. How is this person so intelligent for a 6-year-old? Well, they've had their family killed. They have to be. Yeah. And now that it may just be, it may just, you know, be something that is just totally toyed with. First it was about to burn.
私の運命を嘲笑い、そのゲームで屈服させようとしてきたわ。
Oh. One witch after another has sneered at my fate, trying to make me surrender in their games.
私は真実を求めている。
That's actually really quite interesting. So, to think that this is potentially 18-year-old, because obviously Ange with 6 years of age would never have gone through those experiences. But so, you know, Ange having lived in the soul of a 6-year-old is taken quite literally because 18-year-old Ange is transported into the body of 6-year-old Ange. That makes more sense, yeah. Yeah, first it was battle and burn. One witch after another has sneered at my fate, trying to make me surrender in their games. But I want the truth. Yeah, witch illusions won't work on me. Now I get it, you damn witches. So you sent Oni-chan as a final assassin to finish me off? You're right. Oh, good. Good. If you were confirming this, then oh my god, I think I would have new levels of shock. You're right, so this is my game. So of course, this is my tale and I'm the one making it. Yeah. Yeah, I see, yeah. That's why I'm able to add in what if situations. Like what would happen if you came to the island too. See? Yeah, you made this tale. But then again though, he has just made differences. It's like a tale that has been fully written and then there are just a tiny amount of adaptations that are brought to actually, you know, make it so that everything fits. God, I really don't have much energy at the moment. Oh, it's just because it's a really relaxing atmosphere. I'll tell you what will help with that. Cold air. They say that whenever you're, I haven't actually done driving yet, but apparently whenever you're tired on the road, letting a constant supply of warm, fresh air from the window, you know, blow onto your face actually helps relieve your tiredness. That just so surprises me. It's going to be interesting to try that, like, when I am actually driving. Obviously, I'm not going to be tired on the road, optionally, but, you know, you get what I mean. I will try it if I am ever tired on the road. But then again, you shouldn't be tired while driving, let's be honest here. Well, I mean, it's impossible not to be, but, like, if you're so tired that you're having to do that to keep awake, you should fucking get off the road. See, you made this tale. You made this tale. It's all a pack of lies, a fiction you created. You're right. Yeah, but then again, what if the fiction is really, really based on the truth, and the only adaptations are whether Ange has actually changed that or not? Why are you doing this? This is all a fiction I created. See? You've admitted it. You have, haven't you? Yeah, just like I thought. This is all a lie you made. Why are you lying to me? Why are you lying to me? Why won't you tell me the truth? Oh, that's interesting. So to show the lie before actually showing the truth, there is something that needs to be understood, and maybe this is going to be reinforced by her choice. Even though there is no right answer though, if there's something there that needs to be understood, that would indicate that there's a right answer? Maybe. Like, I'm sorry, but like, let's just take some sort of maths question. Like, you need to understand something in order to solve it, so it's going to be really unlikely that, you know, there is no wrong answer. Because there's something I need you to understand. There is a... Yeah, something more important than the... What the fuck? How can it not be more... How can something be more important than the truth? Something more important than the truth. Yeah, seriously though. Yeah, what the hell are you talking about? Yeah.
それを分からせるためのものが俺のゲームだ。
Something more important than the truth. That is really surprising. Yeah, just as Balthor's games were made to make Battler believe in witches. Battler's game. I know, that's so surprising. Yeah, Battler's game was made to show Ange something that was more important than the truth. How could anything be more important than the truth? That just sounds impossible, though. Yeah, games never bring about their intended ends by force. Video games do. Lol. After all, Balthor's game could never be one for all eternity. Yeah, no, I see. Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, unless Battler acknowledged the witches on its own. By the way, I do wonder what the episode 3 truth was now. I don't know, a truth that destroys witches for all eternity. My name is Sayo Yasuda. Yeah, Battler's game was the same. Or maybe magic is an illusion, or something like that. Battler's game was the same. Battler couldn't win in this game unless Ange had acknowledged it herself. Yeah, that's interesting. So Battler had advanced this game just as Battler had done in the past. No, I see that. Yeah, to believe it or not. To accept it or not. No, I see that. Yeah. Yes, the decision lay solely in the hands of the opponent. Yeah, that is fair. And so, yeah, Battler was trying to enshroud Ange with his own illusion. I finally get it. This is a game between me and you, Oni-chan. Ange. Yeah, but no, that's actually the true point. Like, Battler can't win the game as long as, you know, Ange hasn't actually believed in him. So, and, you know, obviously the reality that this presents, to find the truth. No. This is a game. This is a game. I made a wish hoping to learn the truth of October 4th, 1986. Yeah. And so you invited me to this game saying that you'd show me the truth. No, I totally see that, yeah. Yeah, and now you're showing me this strange illusion, trying to make me believe that it's the truth. Well, too bad. Haha, yeah. I'm already, used to dealing with witches. Interesting. Yeah, I can totally tell that you're trying to use that kind face of yours to trick me. God, what is Battler going to say? Yeah, fair enough. No words apart from something really, really big that would change a lot of understanding. Yeah, the big brother realised that no words of his would have any effect on his enraged little sister. Fair. Yeah, I see that. So he just quietly listened to Ange's words. But even so, Ange was dissatisfied. I've had more than enough of this stupid farce. If you don't plan on telling me the truth, then end it all now. Yeah, Battler and Ange really share their stubbornness. I'll find my own truth for myself. I won't rely on you. That's right. There never was anyone I could rely on anyway. voice when all alone. God. That's really weird. Sorry.
このゲームから降りることは
Oh, that's awful. What? No, but then again, isn't it interesting to think that whatever the truth is, it's going to change her so much that, you know, it's something that has to be discovered and she must discover it. Yeah, that's really interesting. No, but I see that, yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's interesting. Unless the game master admits defeat, the game never ends, right?
そんなつもりはないさ。
That isn't what I meant.
黙って話を聞けってだけのことだ。
I'm just telling you to stay quiet and listen.
ああ、そう。
Yeah, because obviously I feel like whenever the Twilights are going to, you know, arise, things are really going to change. Oh, sure.
なら黙ってることにするわ。
I'll just stay quiet
プ
then.
レイヤーがいなくても、駒は勝手に動き、ゲームは進む。
Yeah, I'll just stay quiet then. Even if a player isn't around, the pieces just move by themselves, and the game moves
そうだった
forwards.
わよね。
Isn't that how it works?
そうだな。
That's right.
プレイヤーを離れ、少し傍観者になるといい。
Yeah, a player can step back and become an observer for a while if they want.
そして、また戻ってきたいときに戻ればいい。
And they can return and join in whenever they want
そうさ
to.
せてもらうわ。
Then I'll do
これ
that.
はコンクラベよ。
Yeah, this is an endurance
お兄ちゃん
contest.
が真実をごまかすことを諦めるまでのね。
Yeah, that's interesting. I just genuinely wonder what Angie's actually going to realise. Could you imagine if this is actually the truth and that's what Wataru was making Angie try to realise? I'll keep on going until you stop trying to cover up the truth.
真実より大切なこと？
Something more important than the truth.
意味わかんない。
Yeah, me neither. I really do wonder what this is.
そんなものあるわけがない。
How could anything like that exist? Yeah. Oh my god, is it actually love? It may be. No, because Angie is literally the embodiment of without love it cannot be seen. Maybe
俺の
it's
物語
that.
が真実でなかったとしても、
Whether my tale was the
あっ
truth
た
or
お
not.
前は大切なものをこの島でなくしているんだ。
I see that, yes. Yes, it does, Angie. Whether my tale was the truth or not. The fact that you lost something precious on remains that you lost something precious on the silent. Dad, Mum.
そしてお兄ちゃん。
Yeah, and isn't it so awful to think that, you know, that's the case. Dad, Mum, and you're on
私が
your
な
time.
くしたのは家族と、そして全てよ。
Oh, so I lost my family and everything that mattered to me. Yeah, she spat out those words as though no further questioning would do any good, and looked away. Even as he watched this, Butler's expression remained gentle.
勝手に進めなさいよ。
Interesting that he is so calm. It's as if he fully knows that he's going to be able to change Angie, and he totally seems you know, helping her. Just keep on going however you
じゃあ
like.
ね、お兄ちゃん。
Later on, Yi-chan.
物語だけはちゃんと見ていろよ。
At least make sure you watch the tale.
聞くだけでもいい。
Even just
気
listening
が
is
向い
enough.
たらね。
If I feel like
Ja.
it. Later. Interesting. Her stubbornness may actually be a really bad move. What the fuck is that light? Angie's eyes clouded. Oh, right. Then a particularly strong gust of wind blew by, sending her hair flying. The wind must have been carrying some dust with it. Oh god, Angie's nose twitched and she sneezed loudly.
お兄ちゃん、
Oni-chan?
なんだい？
What is it?
いつまでここにいるの？なんかお天気変。
Oh, right. Okay, yeah, that makes a little bit more sense. So, yeah, just as I should have been thinking initially, you know, I just let some things that may taint my view actually change what, you know, what I would normally think. You know, the fact that Battle and Angie are a little bit different. Oh, God, yeah, so how long are we going to stand here? The weather's all weird.
ゲストハウスに帰ろうよ。
Yeah, that's interesting. Let's go back to the guest star. And that does totally make sense. So this Angie is obviously the one that's 6 years old, whereas the other one is, you know, quite literally an 18-year-old Angie that is being forced to look at this in a 6-year-old's body. Is so weird. Yeah, Angie's eyes weren't cloudy anymore. Yeah, however, the tone and atmosphere about those eyes seems somehow different before. Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. Yeah, in the manner of typical of young girls, Angie signaled that she was too bored and wanted to do something. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, this Angie was clearly a 6-year-old Angie.
そうだね。
Yeah, good point.
じゃあ、エンジェはゲストハウスに戻ってるといい。
Then why don't you head back to the guest house now?
お兄ちゃんはまだここにいるよ。
I'm gonna stay here.
どうして？もうすぐ雨
Yeah,
が降
that
っ
is
て
a
く
good
る
question.
よ。
Oh my god, is it because he's gonna meet someone? It'll start raining
そろ
soon.
そろ来るはずなんだ。
It won't be long now.
だから、俺は待ってるよ。
So I'll wait here a bit longer.
待っ
What
て
the
るって？
fuck?
誰？
Yes, who? You're waiting for here. Who are you waiting for? Huh? Okay, yeah, this is unbelievable. What the fuck? Then to Angie's eyes, it looked as though the strong winds were carrying flakes of gold among them. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, she had definitely seen something, but she wasn't able to describe what she had seen. Yeah, isn't that interesting? So to her, it had seemed like flakes of gold dancing on the wind.
来たか。
So here you are.
ずいぶん待ったぜ。
I've been waiting a while now. It was as though he was talking to the wind. Battle spoke up to the empty rose garden. That can't be right. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, after all, it was clear from his words that he was talking to someone right in front of him. So Angie thought it must be someone that she alone couldn't see. Yeah, because of the fact that she has no love, is that it? And she rubbed her eyes. Then when she opened her eyes wide, another large gust of wind blew past her. She shut her eyes immediately. Oh yeah, fair enough. And when she timidly opened them, yeah, illusionary. Wait, what? From the other end of the rose garden? Yes, from the path that led up from the harbour. A person appeared. Oh yeah, no, I see that. Yeah, to Angie, it looked as though she had appeared along with a cloud of gold flakes carried by the wind. Yeah, that's so interesting. You're late, Berto.
そうか、むしろ早いぞ。
I might call it early.
たまにはお前も一緒に船に乗ればいいんだ。
Oh my god. Well, I don't really think she'd be allowed to do that. You should ride in the boat with us every now and then.
柵に捕まってお前と一緒に叫ぶか？
Yeah, you mean grasp the handrail and scream alongside? Jesus Christ. What's gonna happen when, you know, Yasuda is actually apologized to? That is if that happens. But I think this is a perfect game board. Could it be probable that that's going to happen? I wonder. You mean grass a Hamro and scream alongside
い
you?
いぜ、叫ぼうぜ。落ちる落ちるってな。
Yeah, sure, let's scream. Full.
なるほど、それも悪くなかった。
I see, how interesting.
認めよう。どうやらわらわが来るのは遅かったらしい。
Yes, I suppose I did arrive too late. The pair casually walked up to each other and hugged. Yeah, that's weird. It looked like a pair of friends being reunited after several years. That is weird. Oh my god, yeah, understandable, yeah. Yeah, Ange's surprised by this unfamiliar woman. Look for someone to hide. Yeah, now this is where it's going to get interesting for Ange. However, her eyes met Bertol's and she was unable to escape.
おお、そなたはエンジェか。
Oh, and you must be Ange. Yeah. She was shocked to hear this unfamiliar woman. Oh my god, yeah, understandable, yeah, but of course, it's not unfamiliar whatsoever, because obviously this person is a very known one. Yeah, she was shocked to hear this unfamiliar woman suddenly use her name.
こやつも6歳の頃はなかなかに可愛かったではないか。
That's odd. Look, even she can be so cute when she's 6 years old. That is really odd.
お兄ちゃん、
Oni-chan.
この人誰？
Yeah, who is this person?
お兄ちゃんの友人だ。
Yeah, a friend of mine. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
友人？
Oh my god.
それはあんまりだろうが。
A friend, how could you say that?
お兄ちゃん。
I love that. I love that. Just the second, you know, the second he admits some sort of bondage. Oh boy, there we are. It's being acknowledged by somebody else. Beatrice, it is time to kill Basila.
こいつはベアトリーチェ。
Yeah, this is
おじいちゃ
Beatrice.
んから聞いたことないか。
That's so weird. You've heard from grandfather,
後
haven't
ろ
you?
宮家に黄金を授けてくれた。
Wait, you have got to be kidding me. In this story, is somehow Beatrice a separate person, and Beatrice isn't Yasuda, and oh, I don't really know. Isn't it interesting to think that Beatrice is right here though, and Basila is talking to Beatrice in her genuine form? It's so weird to think though. I just don't really understand this. So I wonder if this is Yasuda. Or, no, but judging by the fact, why is it Yasuda? I don't understand what their bond is like. Why do they literally just hug each other the second they see each other, as if, you know, they have been knowing each other for the entire time and they haven't seen each other 6 years beforehand? You know, for 6 years. I don't know. Haven't I heard about that before? The Golden Witch. Now I remember. Yeah, it's totally weird. Yeah, that was a scary witch who would snatch you up and carry you off into the forest if you didn't listen to your parents. Or stayed up too late on Rokkenjima. Oh god, somebody's been pissed off about her staying up too late. That's so funny. Mum said
真っ暗な森を窓から眺めてると、
that on rainy nights, if you look out of the window at the dark forest.
魔女と目が合ってさらわれてしまうかもしれないってお母さんに言われた。
Yeah. You might see the witch looking back at you and would get snatched
と
away.
いうことは、
Which must mean
わらわは夜更かしの子供を見張るため、寒い雨の中、窓を一つ一つ
seriously though, it's absurd. Which must mean that I'm supposed to be wandering about in the cold rain, looking into each window to find kids staying up
そ
too
れ
late.
はあまりに無体な。
Seriously though, yeah, how pathetic would that be? A little bit creepy. Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you're in love with Basila, I think no levels of creepy can actually be enough, but still.
それはお前に夜更かしをさせないための。
Seriously though, yeah, and that just totally shows her how inaccurate her perception of the truth is. That just makes it even more sad if you ask me. Yeah, Angie, your parents just made that story up to get you to bet on.
彼女はそんなことはしない。
Yeah, Beatrice doesn't do stuff like that. Yeah.
よかろう、名乗ろうぞ。
Well, very well. Allow me to introduce
わら
myself.
わは黄金の魔女、ベアトリーチェ。
I am Beatrice, the Golden Witch.
の、お孫さんだ。
Oh my god, I love that. Or her grandchild, at least.
孫？
Yeah, that is weird. Grandchild.
お孫さんとは、なんとも締まらぬ呼び名であるな。
That's really weird, though. I just don't really understand how this relates to Yasuda, though. Like, are we ever going to see a scene where we see Shannon and Beatrice in one? I do wonder that. No, but then again, is it really... Oh, I don't know. That grandchild's... That's a bit of a killjoy.
だってそうだろ。
It is, though, seriously. Well, it's true, isn't it?
じい様に黄金を授けて、黄金の魔女と呼ばれたのは、
Yep.
お前のばあ様の話だろうが。
Well, it's true, isn't it? The person the grandfather got the gold from and called the Golden Witch, yeah, was your grandmother, right? Yep. I guess.
確かにそうではあるが、黄金の魔女の孫。
Yeah, she's not the Golden Witch herself, but she is the grandchild of the Golden Witch. God, I really do wonder if the murders are going to happen. This just seems so weird. Yeah, the grandchild of the Golden Witch, am I?
そのキャッチコピー、もう少しマシなものにはならぬのか?
It does sound lame, I see that. Can't I get a better title than that?
魔女なの?
Oh, yeah, that's a better title. Is this person a witch?
ああ、そうだよ。
Yeah, she is. She's
今日
also
の親
right
族
there.
会議に招かれたお客さんだ。
Oh, that's interesting. She's a guest who's been invited to the family conference today.
怖い魔女じゃないの?
She isn't a scary witch.
暗い森に私をさらったりしない?
Oh my god, no way. Yeah, she isn't going to take me into the forest.
おのれ、ルドルフに切り絵め。
Oh my god, I love that firstly Beatrice is a person, and secondly, it's entirely warping her perception of, you know, who this person truly is. Yeah, damn Rudolph and Kiria.
一体わらわを何だと思って吹き込んだのやら。
Just what do they think they're telling this kid about?
わらわはそんなことはせぬわ。
I don't do things like that.
後で厳重に抗議する。ブンブン。
A lodge a firm protest. Oh my god, I love that. Yeah, Beatrice is going to take them to court, guys. Oh god, yeah, she looked like a fiercely emotional person. Yeah. Yeah, fair enough, yeah. But she wasn't at all what Angie had expected the creepy Golden Witch to be like. Yeah, she was very oh my god, yeah, definitely, yeah, overreacting to everything. Nothing at all like the witch Mario and their channel talked about, who had lived... Yeah... No, that's nothing like your perception of that witch, who had lived for 1,000 years and had various servants from the demon world. She looked, well, like an energetic young woman, the kind Angie's mum might have gotten along great with. Yeah, interesting. I really do wonder if, firstly, this is Yasuda, secondly, if Shannon and Beatrice are separate people. No, but then again, though, Beatrice is going to be a guest. I don't understand that. Is she going to be a guest because of the fact that she's different to Yasuda, or is she going to be Yasuda? I don't understand. It's really weird to think, though. I just wonder how this is going to go. And I just find it so odd to think that with regards to Beatrice, you know, she's... Well, not only the fact that she's here, but secondly... You know, the fact that Bastila and Beatrice have, you know, love. Like, what has happened there? If this is Shannon, then Bastila may have apologised. But then again, I don't understand why she would be so happy if that's the case. Maybe, no, this is more likely, I think. Maybe Yasuda and Bastila's love, if it is Yasuda, that is, you know, never went wrong. I think that may be reasonable. Yeah, her brother and the witch talk together happily, like a pair of close friends. I know, it's weird, yeah. Oh god, don't liken Angie to a dog. Dogs tend not to trust the people they meet for the first time. However, people say that they can calm down once they see that their owner is on good terms with the stranger. Yeah, understandable. Yeah. Surely something similar to this is going on in Angie's heart. Yeah, no, I see that, yeah. Yeah, because obviously she's got to be a nice person if she's actually been able to win the company of, you know, your brother over. Angie kept on staring at this pushy, temperamental woman who called herself a witch as she chatted happily with her brother. Yeah. That's odd.
その鍵は?
Oh yeah, that's a really good question. Yeah, what's this key for? Oh yeah, that's going to be really quite something. Yeah, Bertol noticed the gold key hanging from Angie's neck. Oh yeah, fair enough. Yeah, Angie automatically and defensively grasped it. I do wonder. That's Angie's precious key. Interesting. After hearing these vague words, the witch stared blankly for a second. But almost immediately, she seemed to understand what he meant. Oh, that's interesting. I see. Is that how it is? That's really interesting. I thought it would be easier to understand if I made it clear what she's supposed to do. Well, she doesn't actually know much. Oh, I feel bad for Angie. Yeah, she's probably just so shy at the moment. Yeah, but... Yeah. Fear not, Angie. Well, that's good. Yeah, no one's going to steal your precious key. Are you sure? So it's interesting to think that a lot of this is just kind of, I hate to say it, but indoctrinating Angie to actually believe with love. Like, you know, here we've got trust. We've also got, you know, seeing the good in Kinzo. We've got, you know, loads of stuff regarding, you know, I suppose the main points are Kinzo, this, Yasuda. Well, the potential point is Yasuda. Yeah, that key belongs to you and the choice is yours. And obviously everyone else. That's really quite something. Yeah, Batalo and the rest of us are merely signposts to guide you on your path. So these people will provide great hints just by being there and actually having conversations with her. Yeah, when her brother gave her the key, he had said that it was very important, so she had to take good care of it. And she didn't have a clue what the key was for, but it looked like Berto did. However, just like her brother had done earlier, Berto only spoke in riddle. No, I see that, yeah, this irritated Angie. Nah, because obviously you're just going to have to find it out even more, and there's going to be more of a reward, and, you know, the truth is going to be able to change more if you actually, you know, realise it for yourself. Yeah, this irritated Angie, but for the time being, the Golden Witch said that she didn't intend to steal the key. So Angie calmed down and was like, oh yeah, that is good, yeah. Do you know what this key is used for? But of course. Yeah, that's really interesting. Maybe it could potentially be the key to some sort of place that goes to Kuwadorian to escape. I don't know though, why does it look so illusion related? It obviously has very, very big associations with Yasuda. But of course, however, I cannot tell you. Why not? Yeah, good question. Oh, I see. Yeah, because you must decide how to use that key for yourself. No, I see that, yeah. Yeah, the witch said the same thing as my brother. Yeah. The pair nodded to each other, but it was all great to me. It felt like someone had laid out a riddle that everybody knew but me. And everyone was making fun of me. No, I see that, yeah. I really do. You'll know soon enough. That's really surprising, so it's something that you're just gradually going to discover. Don't waste time thinking about it. Indicative of change. Angie held the key tightly. Even if she didn't understand what it meant, it was her own key, and her big brother had told her to take good care of it. Oh yeah, I suppose she does need to, yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, with her useful suspicion, she was scared that the witch might ask her to hand it over, saying that she'd teach her how to use. Oh yeah, I love that. Yeah, just obviously snatch it. I mean, it does look like it has absurd value, this key. It must be really quite expensive. I could see why somebody would steal it, or at least want to steal it. With her youthful suspicion, she was scared that the witch might ask her to hand it over, saying that she'd teach her how to use it. Of course, I love that her thoughts show up clearly on her face. The witch couldn't help but laugh at that honest expression. Yeah, fair enough, yeah. Fear not. Oh, interesting. It is impossible for anyone to steal that key from you. How? No one can steal it. You might say that it has been imbued by magic to make it so. That's really weird. At any rate, fear not. Yeah, I'm coming back to this, because I bet you at the end of this, when we actually discover what this key is used for, it is going to be really significant. Neither I nor Battler nor anyone else on this island can steal that key from you. Yeah, so it's going to be a choice that you need to make yourself. Yeah, really. The magic won't let the love won't. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, the key was hanging around her neck like an ordinary necklace. And she could take it off right now if she wanted, and if an adult tried to use force, it seemed like it would be easy for them to take away. Yeah, it is weird. Yeah, that is odd. However, both her brother and the witch said that it was protected by magic. A magic that would stop anyone from stealing it. Does magic really exist? Oh god, that's going to be interesting. Yeah, even the 6-year-old Angie knew about the word magic. However, she also realised that real magic didn't exist. Yeah, definitely, yeah, and that certain kinds of magic trick was sometimes called magic. Yeah, definitely, though, yeah. However, her brother and witch were talking about magic itself. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Magic exists.
本当に
Really?
マリアもよくわらわのことを話しているであろう。
Maria spoke of me often, did she not?
魔女はいると。
Yeah, she says that witches exist. No, but this is really, really weird. I can't imagine what 18-year-old Angie is actually thinking now. You know, just totally seeing a potential, you know, indoctrination in magic. Yeah. Maria spoke of me often, did she not? She said that witches
魔
exist.
法は存在すると。そなたによく語ったはずだぞ。
And she often tells you that magic exists. Correct? True, Maria had talked about that many times. Yeah! When they were playing, Angie had believed her more or less. However, Angie was in some ways sharp for her age. Yeah, look at Maria Sierra, for example. Yeah, however, Angie was in some ways sharp for her age, and when she heard Maria talking happily about magic, she sometimes thought that such a thing couldn't really exist.
見せて
Oh yeah, that's interesting. Then show me.
見せて魔法
Show me magic.
じゃなきゃ信じない
Yeah, or I won't believe you.
おいおい。
Ha, funny this. Hold
レ
on
ア
a
とは
sec.
島に来たばかりで、まだ屋敷に挨拶にも行ってないんだぞ。
Oh, no, that's bullshit. Yeah, Bertel just arrived on this island and she hasn't even gone to say hi to everyone in the mansion yet. Oh, no way, he's trying to preserve the illusion. Yeah, Bertel spoke as though he was trying to smooth something over. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, when she heard that, Angie became sure that magic didn't exist after all.
魔女なんて嘘っぱち
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, magic is just a bunch
エ
of
ンジェは
lies.
知ってるもん
I know.
おい、よすんだ。
Hey, stop that.
ベアトが気を悪くする。
You hurt Bertel's feelings.
よいよい。
No, it's no problem.
魔女に会えば誰だって同じことを問うだろう。
Yeah, fair, but I suppose it's the witch's job to actually make her believe in magic. Isn't that interesting that she actually may be able to believe in magic? But then again, look at Battler. When he actually discovered the truth, he then believed in the magic that had, you know, an effect with Beatrice. That's just quite interesting to me. No, it's no problem. Anyone would say that upon meeting it. Yeah,
いつ
true
も
though,
なら
yeah.
ばこのような幼子の挑発に付き合いはせぬのだが、バトラの妹であるからな。
I like that, yeah. Normally, I would ignore provocation from such a small child, but she is your little sister after all.
特別に披露してやってもよい。
Oh my god, why don't we give her a special showing?
いいのか
Are you sure?
よいよい。
What? You've got to be kidding me. Are they going to do what they did to Battler in episode 3?
では見せよう、エンジ。
Watch carefully, Angie. Okay. Oh no, I see that. Yeah, this is a good point for me to end it today. It's going to be really quite interesting. So, let's see if we have... Oh, yeah. So weird to see that. Oh, that's... Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, from a different mother, yeah. True. Yeah, that's going to be really quite something. My god. Wait, hang on a second. There was something we forgot about. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, it's not episode 7. No, I forgot to save. Oh, fucking kill me. Well, yeah, I'm not going to skip. I'm not going to skip back to it now, but
Ange.
I misunderstood that first scene. I think that actually shows the Angie that has endured everything in episode 3, rather than the you know, beginning Angie. You know, when she was only 6 years old. My god, that was so fun today. God, that was really good, and I think this properly has potential, so it's going to be really quite interesting just to see what's going to happen. Now, it's interesting, you know, all of the questions I asked about, you know, Battler and Beatrice, we've got to keep those in mind, and, you know, what I also find really quite cool to think about is, you know, what is going to be happening with regards to what Beatrice is doing, because obviously we've seen, you know, they're going to try and make Angie believe in magic. What is going to be the effect of that, and how is it probably going to link to love? Let's be honest here, because I feel like all of this is linking to love. I think all of it is, but how is it going to? Well, because obviously Angie can't see the truth of what has happened without love, but then again, I just don't really understand how she's... Well, I suppose she's being shown this ideal representation to actually gain all of the theories that she needs to be the one who can solve the truth and who can figure it out. I wonder, though. I don't know. It's really hard to tell, but, yeah. I do wonder. I really do. And, yeah, I just wonder, you know, what's going to happen with regards to Yasuda and obviously Beatrice, and, you know, what the story is going to be, how it's going to differ. Oh my god, obviously the Twilights, is there going to be death? Like, seriously, what is going to happen? My god, it's going to be really exciting to see how it's potentially going to be different, and yeah, we've got a lot to look forward to, I think we can say that, and obviously Byrne and Lambda's involvement, that's going to be something to look forward to too, so yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.